rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me, cause she got a bad little waist. And we tearing down this place, off the liquor that we chase. Got some egos to the face, baby I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on that tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine. Got a fine little body and her mind's kinda naughty. They say that once you taste it, you cannot replace it. She could get you high, all the dopamine inside triggers fast once she's naked. Her body's a creation. They say the devil made her for his entertainment, but even he couldn't learn how to contain it. Her high heels make a damn good statement. There is no replacement, a body by Satan. She got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase, got some egos to the face. Baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on her tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine.
Happy New Year's, y'all. Cheers, you guys. Hope everybody is having a fantastic 2024. I got some time to recharge a little bit. So it was a pretty good holiday. We didn't do a whole lot, but it was nice to spend time with Frankie and Logan, and that was our holiday. But we'll talk about all that stuff on Livewire Whiskey. But first, Patreon stuff. If you're a Patreon member, make sure you go look at today's post, make a comment. You're in for the drawing for the weekly drawing t-shirt this week. So go do that. We'll do the giveaway at 8 o'clock my time, so 10 o'clock Eastern time for the Patreon giveaway. And then keep checking. There's some changes coming to Patreon, so I want to make sure everybody keeps checking that. Later this week, I think, is when we're going to talk about some of the changes that are coming to Patreon. So anyway, that being said, I think that's really everything. Tonight, no battles or anything planned. I'm hoping we can go through what everybody's kind of favorite whiskey of last year was. Everybody's probably already done that a dozen times. But I think it would be cool to hear what everybody did, see what everybody thinks of the bottle they got from Secret Santa, if you were part of that. And maybe even the bottle you were disappointed in. We got lots of time to talk. So we're going to go for 3 hours. And then apparently Anthony is going immediately after us. So we will turn it over to him in 3 hours. So I'm going to say hi to some folks. I see you guys in the background. I'll bring you on in just a second. I'm just going to get caught up in all the howdies and highs. And then I will bring you in Although one person looks like they turned off their camera anyway, so they're ready to take a break already. So we got Giselle's in here. Tommy Want Wingy. Yeah, is it just me? Or does Adam kind of look like Bourbon Neophyte in that freaking thumbnail? I thought that was hilarious when I saw it, and I was like, I got to put that one in there again. That thumbnail makes me giggle. We got C. Jackson. Christian sponsored me to get into 5280 Whiskey Society last year, so I went to an event with him, which made me eligible to join. It's 5,280 feet above sea level is Denver. It's one of the big Denver whiskey clubs, and now I'm part of it, which is pretty cool, pretty exciting. They do a lot of events. They do picks, stuff like that, so that's pretty cool. We got William Reynolds in the house. Cheers, buddy. Hope you're doing well. We got Slapshot. Hopefully he'll join. He's been doing a bunch of woodworking. He finally gave me a heads up that he was going live yesterday doing his wood turning. So everybody needs to check out Slapshot's Roadhouse and watch him turn his wood around and around. Sometimes he even polishes it, sands it, but it's really G-rated, so your kids can watch too. Although, don't let him read chat because the chat gets pretty dirty. I'm just saying. Talking about his wood. That's all. We got Sparkle. Hi, Sparkle. Cheers. Hope you're doing great. We got Bourbon Neophyte. He is going live after this. We'll talk about that. I saw Z-Man was in the back room. He turned his camera off. Let's see who else we got. Anthony's going to go get some dinner. You got 3 hours, buddy. Oh, we got Daniel Berry Sports highlights in the house. Pretty sure there's no sports that I really care about right now. It's all over. And for me, John Crayons doesn't care about anything either. He's over it. He hates all of that stuff. Let's see who else we got. We got Doug H. Cheers, Doug. Hope you're doing well down there, buddy. Appreciate you. Eric Isaacson's here. Cheers, buddy. Mr. Great Shot is here. Cheers. We got Whiskey Nose Martin. He's here. Oh, Sparkle's going to join us in a little while. We got Scott Pigsley. He's riding. He's probably already shitty. He may not jump on because he could be hungover already by now with the pack making it in. We got Adam watching. Old Man Joe. I saw you a package, Old Man Joe. I am getting that out this week. I promise. With like a 90% certainty. So it's getting, that certainty is getting bigger. So let's see. Who else have we got? We have JH. Cheers, buddy. How's it going, man? Hope you're doing well. Happy New Year. Oh, we got a Spirited Life. Cheers, Vasco's. Everybody needs to make sure they go check out A Spirited Life. You'll probably learn something and learn about whiskey too. GT Mustang 09. Cheers. And I think we are mostly caught up, I think. Oh, let me look at this just to double check because sometimes it jumps. All right. Yes, I think we're mostly caught up. So I'm going to start bringing some folks in. We got people in the background. This is a live pub. Posted the link. You can jump in at any time. You can just jump in and say hi, do a bottle chug, or just jump in, say hi. Flip me off. It's fine. Whatever. I'd love to see somebody new jump on maybe once. Now that we know we can, hold so many people on this freaking thing. Last stream we did, we set a record. I'm pretty sure that was a record, except for maybe Ken. I think Ken did more on one of his 24-hour streams, but we've got up to 15 people on screen last time we were live right before Christmas. So
yeah, it's hard to figure out. It's hard to figure out how to get in here.
Yeah, it's a little different. Everybody I know is pretty used to StreamYard. Turn your phone right in the portrait mode, hit the join button or whatever it is, and then you can turn it back. Yeah.
Otherwise, you look like this.
Yeah. Which is the TikTok way. Everybody on TikTok loves that. So if you're like under
under a bridge.
Yeah, or under, 20 years old, you probably like it when it's in that vertical mode. But
hey, Mike, cheers and Happy New Year, brother.
Yeah, cheers, you guys. Happy New Year's. Did you guys have a good holiday?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
I completely disconnected from everything. I had to sort of be there for work between Christmas and New Year's. And I was just like, it was just really on my phone checking email. I wasn't doing a whole lot. A problem would pop up with a customer, and I'd be like, okay, I got it.
We all got day jobs with it.
Yeah, but for the most part, man, I was like, I played so many video games, and it was nice to just not think about things. Like,
Yes, sir.
Frankie started texting me though, because I would lose track. I would either be playing Call of Duty or StarCraft 2, and Frankie would text me, "Do we have a problem?" I'm like, "Oh shit, it's another whiskey tube thing." So,
Well,
congratulations, John, on your packs making the playoffs, dude. That's pretty exciting. Love's looking better and better every week, I think.
He's a man, huh?
Yeah, when he gets hot, he's pretty hot, man. Pretty cool.
Well, I mean,
and then
we'll see what happens in Dallas next week. So.
Yeah, was that what they finally ended up hitting? Was Dallas?
Yep.
Yeah, I think, and it's in Dallas, which is kind of a pissa.
Yeah. Hey, you're the last season. I mean, you got to do it. You got to go where you got.
But dude, Dallas lost to Arizona. Like, cheers, Sherry G. But Arizona's not great.
How did Philly lose to the Giants?
Dude, I texted Darrell today, and I was like, dude, what the fuck? Like, they've lost like five out of 6 or something like that.
They've been
like
a dumpster fire the last 5-6 weeks. They've been horrible.
Yes.
Dude,
Really?
it is crazy. Oh, we got a fellow woodworker, apparently, Dylan Robbins, in the house. Cheers. I think Dylan was on your stream. Oh no, was that your stream, Slapshot? I thought I saw somebody was. Maybe he was on the stream. Yeah, I thought he was. Yeah.
I'm a Dolphins fan, and DirecTV is fighting with Channel 12. So the only way I can watch it is if I bring up the sports mix. So instead of it on a 50-inch screen, it's on a 5-inch by 5-inch screen.
You want me to send you my YouTube TV thing? Because my DirecTV has the same problem, but I use YouTube TV.
No, DirecTV is getting shut off here eventually.
That's why I got YouTube TV, because they stopped. DirecTV stopped carrying the Capitals games. So
yeah, it's.
I said bye, because that's the only thing I watch on regular TV is hockey, and if I can't watch hockey, I got no reason to have your service.
What's up, Lopez? Cheers, buddy.
Hey, old man, Joe.
That's why I pay the $10 for the ESPN Plus.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cheers.
The only local games I get are the Wild here.
Oh, we got ASMR Whiskey, Andrew Chance in the house. Cheers, Andrew. Yeah, I know it was Fox before. So we had a problem where we weren't getting the local Fox station. And they have, when you go to that channel on DirecTV, they're like, don't switch. You could have the problem with any provider.
Whatever.
And they're like, and then they tell you, go buy. Yeah, they're like, go pay for, Peacock or go pay. And I'm like, dude, why would I pay for Peacock and DirecTV, you douche? Yeah, it's just crazy.
I went to Sling TV to get the Pac-12 channel because I'm a U of A fan. And DirecTV was fighting with that shit. They shut it off. I'm like, really?
Yeah, granted, they're doing it to try to save money because as soon as they have to pay more, they're going to start charging everybody else more. Mm-hmm. So they, in a sense, they're standing up for us. But on the other hand, I don't fully buy that.
No. And if you're going to charge me $10 more a month, I don't really care.
Yeah.
Yeah, just have the game there when I turn it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know that you love you some love after lockup, Adam. For the record, I finally RSVP'd to Adam's wedding in February yesterday. He texted me and he's like, I'm just assuming that we should call you as confirmed. And I'm like, dude, all I have is the invitation. I don't have the RSVP anymore. He goes, it's on the RSVP or it's on the invitation. And I was like, dude, I only read the front of an invitation. And he goes, it's on the front. And I was like, oh, fuck.
I need to go to the eye doctor and get a new prescription.
Hey, Mike, between the two of you, you two guys talk so much shit. Adam was on a stream yesterday, and he asked me, when was the last time I took a shower? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he goes, you've been on stream, like 4 different streams. I'm like, there's hours in between these streams, fool. And he's like, oh,
Yeah, but it's still been like 36 hours, whatever.
yeah. And I was like 10 stream this morning, you know.
Cheers,
I like to go
Shayla.
on these streams and hang out.
I think Shayla and Bernie need to jump on stream tonight. That would be cool to have the burn. I got to talk to Bernie a little bit yesterday. That was pretty fun.
No. Well, seeing Shayla back on was fucking cool as shit.
Yeah, dude. Shayla is awesome. Her husband is ridiculously cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
She deserves everything fucking good in the world.
Yeah, she does. And she's going to be here in a few weeks, or a couple weeks. Hopefully she'll be here for a Livewire stream.
She was talking about that, yeah. She said Colorado, Arkansas, and maybe Florida.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Technically, this is her residence, if you ask the state of Colorado.
Well, her mom's in Tucson, and I'm a Tucson native. That's where I grew up. So I can feel her pain that way. Get the fuck out of Mexico.
Yeah, I think, like, I don't know what pulled her to go to Mexico because she hates hot weather.
Probably business, I think.
Yeah, I think it was. I mean, I can imagine, like, I appreciate the fact that they're living their life, right? Like, it's what I was watching a YouTube video this afternoon, and it was, you know, you want to die with memories, not dreams. Yeah. And I think, like, you know, they go after it, and I freaking love that. It's cool because, she bought a bunch of wood today. Slab shot. Nice.
Yeah, but hers is different kind of wood than I buy.
Cheers, toast.
Cheers, Sean. What's up, buddy?
Cheers, man.
She tested it out in winter when it was beautiful, just a little rainy.
Yeah.
So my woodworking stuff, I'm doing more again. I finally got off my ass. So the big thing, I love to make cutting boards for people. It's one of the fun things I do. I made one for Proman. And I like making end grain just because they're a little more complicated. Yeah, I love making my, flight boards and stuff like that as well, which I'm making some changes to my flight board. I learned something from wisdom. So, but I have a drum sander. So when you have end grain, you can't put it through a planer because the grain sticks up like this and the blades will come in and just blow it all to hell. So you use a drum sander to flatten an end grain cutting board. It's, kind of flat. If you were to just use a belt sander, you're screwed, right? It's going to take you forever. You're going to hate doing it because the worst part about woodworking is sanding. Anybody will tell you it's 100% the part people like the least. You love applying the finish because that's when the wood becomes beautiful. You hate the prep for that. Anyway, I ordered a new motor for my drum sander because there's a belt that feeds it through the drum. Didn't fix the goddamn problem. This is a $1,500 tool, right? It's up there in price with like a bandsaw type shit, table saw shit.
Yep.
And so they refunded me. This motor was $400 shipped, almost 400, not quite. And so, man, this better fix it. They're sending me the controller for this thing to replace the whole thing, but I have to wait for it to get in stock. So it's going to take a while. So I'm making Alex Moose a chevron pattern cutting board, which I'm pretty excited to get out and do. I was going to go out and cut it today, but man, it was fucking cold here today.
I work in a facility that has a metal fab shop, which I'm assigned to, but across the way is a woodworking facility, and the planers and all the tools that are in there. And this is commercial shit. So they're building shit that's like kitchen sets, cupboards, and I mean, there's so much shit that goes on in there, and the fucking money that it takes to build that stuff, it'll blow your fucking mind.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. Slapshot, when's your birthday?
February 6th.
Oh, Jesus. Next week, we might have to do a bottle giveaway.
Yeah.
We might have to do a bottle giveaway because I got a tool for your channel, dude, to make your bowls. Have you seen the bowl carbide tip bowl gouge? So you use the straight gouge on it, the straight one. They have one that has that same.
I have square, I have a round, and then I have a hollowing.
Oh, you have the hollowing one already. Oh, damn. I was gonna have everybody chip in to buy you one. You're like, fuck, why did I say something? I could have had two.
We can take care
Yeah,
of
the
Brad
hollowing
another
I
day.
haven't really gotten into it, except for the only thing I've ever done is that one, and it's just
Oh,
So
yeah.
you can use that for
out.
the inside for doing the bowl too, though. You can use it as the bowl if you're going to do
Yeah.
a steeper bowl. Yeah.
Yeah. Or like bases. I haven't. I want to get in. I want to start doing like bigger, longer pieces. So then you got to go in.
So I may do some giveaways of some stuff that I have a thing for one of my lasers that allows me to do tubular items. So I want to do some pens and get that worked out where we have some live wire homemade pens out of Jack Daniel barrel staves. So, or I'll have Slapshot make some and I'll put Slapshot's logo on them.
That would be cool. That'd be cool.
That'd be pretty fun. Anyway, I know Shane has one of those lasers too. I've seen him do that on some stuff. Anyway, I'm starting tonight with this, just so you know. I haven't had it for probably a year since I poured any of that. Oh, this is going to be Packer City over here.
Scott.
Hey, Scott.
Thank you, Stacy.
Cheers. What's up, Scott?
How's it going?
Cheers,
What do you think? I got my new setup.
Ooh, is that the new camera? Let's see that. Ooh, huh?
Except for
And
I
the new
keep
mic?
looking at my like screen and not like the actual camera.
Is that the new camera?
It is.
You need to turn down the resolution, bro. We see
Oh,
you
yeah.
too well.
I'm not meant for 4K. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I need to
Not
be
a
like in
sorry.
1080p.
No, it's the
What do you
YouTube.
think?
It's the YouTube 720, which is a fucking joke. It's like,
That's right, Paul. Go back.
who cares?
Go Pack, go.
oh yeah, look at that. What's
I'm not
this?
gonna lie. At the beginning of the year, I was like, if we become,
Cheers,
like, a 500 team, we're good. So
I picked 8 and 9. I didn't pick the playoffs though.
It was nice to see them.
I didn't think we were gonna make the playoffs,
It was
just
nice
because
to see
it's,
them. It was nice to see them
Well,
beat the
first year.
Bears. The
I
But
Bears.
wasn't-
being at 2 and 5 where they were and to end up here.
Ooh, yeah. Look at this, Scott.
what's up?
The Bears.
The resolution really pops when you make eye contact with us, buddy.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
Like you're looking into my soul.
I'm gonna look into your soul.
Alex' ears must have been ringing.
Hey,
a
you'll
little
only
bit.
see this. My soul's as dark as his beard.
Can I ask if you were drinking a root beer there? Stop.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. You
He
put-
got a
Stout.
Sony ZV-10 or 1. I forget.
10. ZBE 10. Sony ZBE 10. I gotta mess with like the resolution or like the coloring and stuff, but this is the first day I've been able to get it like
Oh, I can do round items. Massagers would be great.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah, but Moose is gonna put that places you don't want to have had your hands on it.
Yeah, I mean, I think the kind of round item you're thinking of, Moose, I would not send to Canada. Hey,
could you use that the hot tub too?
We can make big items that represent that shape and hollow them out and stick little mini bottles down inside so they won't infect them because they'll be like, yeah, nope.
that's right. So for Christmas, I got it. My wife is like, she is always super thoughtful, right? My wife is way more thoughtful. I'm like, can I just buy you a purse? And she's like, oh, what does he like? What's he interested in? What's all this stuff? So my wife got me this, which is from Wisdom. So, and it looks like a barrel. It can sit on my bookshelf upstairs, but it's actually, yeah, it's actually a Wisdom glass, which it has a sealed topper. So if you're going for a drive somewhere, this would be great for Adriana, just because, but she likes to take a picture in the mountains with the bottle. But yeah, that was pretty nice. I thought it was kind of a sweet gift, and it'll sit on my bookshelf upstairs. And
I just like this camera because I can finally do this, and it like actually looks like something instead of just like a.
okay, now move it and go to your face. Wow, look at that. And go back. Yeah, just leave that there.
Ooh.
Well,
Just
yeah,
kidding.
that looks better anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. Okay, I won't make fun of you being ugly anymore because you're not. Okay.
No, I am ugly. It's fine. I'm fully aware of that.
Luckily, everybody thinks all of us are beautiful.
Yeah, we're all beautiful.
We're all beautiful on the inside.
Yeah.
There is nobody in
The
chat that's going to
inside's pretty
say
ugly.
this
Yeah.
group is not beautiful. Come on. Forgot what I was going to say. Oh, you're looking at the Nikon Z series?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean the Z series is the new one is pretty good. Like if you want to talk cameras at any point, Mark, just give me a call because pretty in the loop.
Mike, you helped me pick this one, so
Yeah, I would say Nikon has made some huge freaking steps. They've been behind in the mirrorless, and really their autofocus is what sucked more than anything. It's kind of like a lot of the micro four thirds cameras. The autofocus is just not compared to what Canon and Sony can do. But they've made some changes in Nikon lately that are really good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you haven't drank enough to admit that. Gotcha. So that was what I got. Did you guys get anything whiskey related for Christmas?
No.
I got
Scott
one of those
got a
like
camera.
cocktail smokers.
Oh, you did. Have you tried it yet?
I haven't tried it yet. I need to get butane, but
And you got to get some chips for it, right? Like, don't you have to get like
I got like a kit, so like it came with
Oh.
like I think like 12 different types of wood.
What?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And you like every flavor of wood.
Yeah, I like a lot of wood.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I know. So, yeah, when I do my OnlyFans, objects in real life are actually bigger than they appear on camera, for the record.
Whatever.
So, like, if it looks small on camera, it's like the camera playing tricks.
You talk so much shit.
Wait,
You wonder
is
why-
that the other way? It's supposed to be the other way around, isn't it? Isn't the camera supposed to add weight? I can't remember.
Yes, I think the camera adds 10 pounds or something. So,
Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. What's up, Jake? I missed you, buddy. Jacob.
hey,
Does he
Jake,
go by Jake or
I'll be
Jake?
back in a bit, guys.
All right. Wash your hands when you're done, buddy.
Mm,
Why?
Mike.
Mr.
Knock
Gray.
it off, Mike.
My dad told me I was special, just like everyone else. True. Cheers, Giselle's. Hey, Giselle's. Is Belichick gone?
Why would he?
Dude, like,
These fucking idiots, man. The
Why-
head coach is the problem with the game. No, they're not.
well, I mean, the game does evolve, right? So I'll give you that. But I will say that, like, I don't know. I think it's up to him. I don't think Kraft would.
You
well,
can't explain it.
Belichick's the GM, so he's picking the players too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, everything evolves, right? He lost the GOAT, which you would expect to be a drop off, and he kind of plays a different game, right? Like the game does change, right? So the way that you apply players, and I mean, he's going to know defense. He always has a good defense, but like everything changes. I feel like their offense is kind of caught in a, I don't have any great players because he tries to really be balanced across the whole team.
And he drafted a really bad quarterback.
Yeah, and the quarterback sucks.
Mac-
and you
Mac
had
Jones
Joe,
was
which
just horrible.
to Brady's credit, I'm not a huge Brady fan of by any means, but to Brady's credit, he never was the highest paid quarterback. Now, granted, he's probably what, like half a billionaire or whatever, but everybody else still does this. Like, I want to be the highest paid. Like, I want to be the highest paid. Well, guess what? If you take up, it's not about how much the team can afford to pay you. It's how much the team can afford to have in salary cap hit.
Well, he
But-
kept deferring money so he could win more rings.
So can I throw something out there? When Nick Chubb got hurt last year, I'm a Dolphins fan, by the way, so I like Moreno and whatever Miami does. Hate Brady, but Nick Chubb got fucking hurt, and the commentators were talking about running backs not getting the guaranteed money for, we'll just say, 2 years. And they get hurt so quick because they're fucking always running that ball. Why can't they get
problem with-
guaranteed money?
The problem with
Hey.
guaranteed money is look what happened when Cleveland gave that money to Deshaun Watson.
They
That's
need
never
to be-
going to happen again.
Yeah, but they fucking need to be paid, man.
Yeah, but so this what I think happened is, and I think like when Denver had all of those running backs that were like 6th, 7th, 8th round picks when they had 8 rounds, because I think Terrell Davis was like a 7th or 8th because they used to have 8
Oh
rounds,
yeah, I forgot about him.
right? And so, but it didn't matter who, Mike Shanahan put in the backfield, like Olandis Gary, like what was he? He couldn't like I was faster. Okay, not really, but I feel like just over time, you've seen that the difference between the great running backs and the good running backs has gotten narrower, right? So, and with the emphasis being on the pass now, it's you use the running game to set up better pass plays. You don't, nobody does this like we're a running team except Tennessee, and look at how successful that's been.
So do it like a baseball pitcher, where if you win the Cy Young, you've got so many strikeouts, you got this, you got that. They do all these little things to do the money back to them. Do that with a running back.
Yeah, I just think they're just not as valuable a position anymore. You just don't run as much anymore. Now, there are exceptions, right? Like look at the guy for the Giants. What's his name? I forget. Oh, out of the top of my head. Yeah, Barkley. Look at Christian McCaffrey. Like I think Christian McCaffrey should be the league MVP. I don't think it's
Derrick Henry.
But you need the running game.
Yeah, Derrick Henry. I mean, he was special, but like McCaffrey has more touchdowns than anyone else in the NFL this year.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, he has changed. Like he's responsible for San Francisco being where they're at. Like it's not solely. There's a lot of other talent there that frees him up, but he makes plays that other running backs wouldn't. He's a great receiver, right? Great runner with the ball. Like he's not necessarily the fastest running back, but he's definitely fast.
So I'll throw a name out there, and it popped in my head was Priest Holmes. The dude could run. He can catch. Those are the running backs, Mike, that should get paid the freaking.
Yeah, so Christian McCaffrey obviously is the special one. He's the highest paid running back. Barkley is going to get his contract this year. He's proven that now he can do it again. He's the most important person on that team. Right? If they lose Barkley, who the fuck did the Giants have? Like they're going to look like the Broncos soon.
Yeah. Well, the Broncos have a pretty decent running back though.
Yeah, I think he's average, right? I don't think he's special. He's not fast like a lot of these other running backs. But I think he's quality. I'll be honest. I like Pirine from the Broncos as kind of the best back they have. To be honest, I think he should be the MVP most of the time.
But
he made so many first down grabs this year. It was crazy.
So you're not going to stick to the statement that the running back doesn't matter anymore. It does matter. Because you got to have the running game along with the throw.
Yeah, I'm not saying it doesn't matter. Like, I mean, dude, like, look, McCaffrey's making $20 million. Like, that's not like.
You still need to run the ball.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you still got to have somebody there. You got to have speed. You got to have power. Like, all that stuff is important. Yeah. But I just think there's not that big gap anymore where you have to overpay for a running back, like with a receiver.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
I think with the passing game, I almost think that a tight end is becoming more important than a running back.
Yeah, dude, tight ends are crazy. Look, when Kelsey doesn't do anything, the Chiefs barely hold it together.
I mean, guys like George Kittle, they literally can dominate a game.
I think if you had more quarterbacks that were more like Kurt Warner, where they were grab, throw, grab, throw, grab, throw, could you imagine what the NFL would be like right now? You get
tight end, power bottom, they're all the same thing.
Yeah.
All right. Cheers, y'all. Happy New Year. This is my bottle kill. This was one. I forget who gave me this one, but
cheers, brother.
Cheers.
So how long do you have to keep saying Happy New Year? I'm just wondering, like, when is it like that January?
At least till the end of the month now.
You can say it all year if you want.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, fuck.
December
Dude, the older you get, you realize like it's going to be July before we know it. And we'll be like, fuck, I was just saying Happy New Year.
The thing I love about doing everything digitally, though, I don't have to write a check and make the mistake of putting the wrong year on it now.
Yeah. You only have to do that with your court documents.
Yeah, that too. No, that was expunged. I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Mike, I'm getting older where I don't want to like tell people my age or when I was born.
It's up
But,
for Olympic playoffs, man.
Well, I was on last weekend, and I'm a New Year's baby, and I threw that out.
Oh
there.
yeah, happy birthday, by the way. I missed it.
I appreciate it, but I was like, I don't want to fucking tell anybody that. Happy New Year, all you sexy
Yeah,
bastard.
happy New Year, you guys. All right, I need to pour something else though. I'm out of Sam Houston.
Scott
Dude,
is
I
telling
probably
us there's
had-
a lot- Look at Scott's comment. There's a lot of tight ends in Nebraska.
I've heard that Scott would know.
Where did he go?
He's probably eating. Like it's dinner time for some people. I don't know. What are we pouring next? What do you pour? What are you drinking, John?
I'm drinking Weller 107 right now.
Perfect. I'm in.
Oh, nice.
What time is it out there, John?
It's 8:30 right now. My first pour of the day, and that's my celebratory pour for the Packers winning tonight. So.
Courtesy of the Vascos.
Yeah.
America.
Thank you, Sparkle.
Oh yeah, you two are like Tucson besties.
Yeah, I didn't know that. And I talked to her off stream. She's a very, very nice lady.
Cheers, Vascos.
Very nice lady.
Weller 107 is so good, Christine. Oh my God. I see why it's your favorite.
I wish I lived in an area where this was on the shelf all the time.
Oh, I know. So I am going to pop a bottle tonight. There was one, I had a liquor store call me and it was like $109 out the door, but I can get it out of the box. I don't keep the boxes anymore. I'm out of room, but I got 2023-04.
Good for you.
But it was one of those things like every time they call me, I'm like, I don't really want. I'm like, dude, I got to make sure I don't keep saying no or they'll never call me again.
Right. And the price tag kills you.
Yeah. And I'm like, it's like, but I see it usually 109 out the door. I've seen it for a lot about 115, 120 around here before tax. So
yeah.
Alex is all caught up in the tight ends.
Oh, Mike, and that you mean you have to keep them all, but a good use for a butcher's box? Turn on its side and put your barbecue ribs in there.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Man, I'm gonna drill these out with the I'm gonna use the CNC to drill it out and make Glen holders for it, like a flight board.
Nice.
Because I can make them like perfectly separated. It's not really that. You could do it with a drill press or anything else as well. But CNC, I've got it. I might as well use it. It's easy. Yeah, so JH, I heard two people say that, including Shalong, say that it was in their top 5 whiskeys of the year last year.
Oh.
So I'll be the judge of that tonight. So what was your favorite bottle this last year, Z-Man?
That's a great intro into it. The Elijah Craig Battle Proof 8123, brother.
8123? That was
Yes,
your
sir.
favorite?
Yes, sir.
Did you have the other two or just that one?
I had the B, not a fan. Have not seen the C. So yeah, my favorite.
Yeah, we have the B's kind of just dropping right now.
I had the A before everybody else could get it, and it was in my liquor store on the floor in a box. And I asked the guy that was stocking the shelves, I'm like, can I have a bottle of that? He goes, yeah, go grab one. And I grabbed it and walked out the store. So yeah.
Very good. Hey, Alex, you have a good night, dude. I don't know if that meant you were going to sleep right now. But dude, that sucks getting up at 4 because like I'll be honest, like lately, I mean, I work from home and I typically am supposed to be in the office at 8 and I'm waking up at like 7:59 going, I better take a shower.
I got my pants and my shoes staged in the living room. So I just get out of bed and put my shit on and fucking I'm good to go. Cheers, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Sexy bastard.
I hope you were ready for us, Mark, because I brought you in. You hear us? Oh, we're having more technical difficulties.
Yeah, just let it go. StreamYard or the Stream Elements is not easy to navigate.
Hang on, let's see here.
Yeah,
There you
StreamYard was definitely
Here,
easy button habit for everybody. So
Mhm.
Yeah, plus you got to pay attention.
Well, I
to
found with the
stuff.
Bluetooth that you got to be connected before you hit join.
Yeah, I don't do Bluetooth on anything anymore.
oh wow, that's interesting.
There we go.
Will be shortly.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pop this. I'll see. So I've heard that this was the best bookers of the year, but I've heard this year this is the only 2023 I got. I kind of held off on the other ones just because the price is going up so much. Hey, cheers, Mark Eminecker. How's it going, buddy?
Cheers, Doc.
Hey,
I forgot to say hi to Proman, by the way.
Cheers, Mark.
Yeah, so we'll see. So I didn't have C923 ECBP, but I will say my favorite batch, of anything this year was the C923 Larceny.
Yeah.
That C923 Larceny is legit, and that's in my probably top 3. I didn't really decide what the favorite's going to be this year.
There's too many good whiskeys that are out there.
Yeah, and you know what? I didn't get a lot of the super special bottles this year. Most years I get something.
All right.
And I mean, I don't hunt like a lot of other people. Dude, Shane or Mark or Greg McDonald will call me on a Saturday and they're out at a liquor store. Oh, we just saw this, we just saw that. And it's I'm like, dude, the last thing I want to do is go hunting whiskey on a Saturday.
Yep.
I'm more oh, look, I just went to this 7-Eleven and there's a liquor store next door. Let's go look. You know what I mean? That's kind of how I hunt. And so
Basically the same way.
Yeah, and so I'm more than happy. I don't the FOMO for me is kind of not what it used to be a couple years ago, where I was oh, I gotta go try to get this, or oh, the whatever it is dropping and I need to go get it. Luckily, one of my best friends in the world is Nick Proman, and he did that for me this year.
Hey, cheers,
And he got me a stag. And that was kind of my special bottle that I got this year. And I was super, super happy that he was able to do that. Cause I found, picks are kind of my thing, right? I go to a store, I'm oh, you've got picks. That's what I want. I got some Four Roses barrel strengths. I got some, Russell's picks, and this year, my favorite find of this year was Old Forester 100 picks.
I got an A.H. Taylor small batch yesterday that I haven't seen in fucking a year, but the bottle cost me $140.
Jeez.
And I cracked it, and it's delish, worth it. I'm
not I feel like I was overspending on a lot of whiskey, right? Because I feel like Bardstown Discovery Series started to be something that kept creeping up in price, and 3 and 4 were good, and then 5 and 6 were not, and then 7 was okay, 8 was good, and so it was I don't want to just buy these $150 bottles for the sake of buying them anymore. I want to make sure I like what I'm going to get,
They all creep up in price, and then we're used to drinking stuff that's actually pretty good, like that bottle. Is it worth a buy? Yeah. Because I can still sit here as a sipper and stream with you and drink this bullshit. This is chocolate all day. And I love it.
Yeah, C. Jackson, we'll chat this week, buddy. We'll see what you want to unload, dude. Cheers, John Cloud. Welcome, dude. Yes, the stag, that was kind of I usually somebody gets one of those, right? So you would never expect somebody to, buy a stag and say, "Oh, do you want one?" Right? And
I've
so
never seen a
"Oh, I
stag
got a
in a while,
stag."
so,
Unless you're Mash and Journey or, the Bourbon Junkies, where somebody's "I found this, I'm going to send it to you. Shout out me on stream." If I were to say that, people would be like, "You have a YouTube channel?" So, it's one of those things, but Yeah, like it is special. Like Bourbon got me one of my Stag Juniors, before it was what it is now for him to get something like that. Like now for him to find something in New York, he's got to way overpay for anything. But I really appreciated that. And then actually I got my Russell's 13 from Nick, and I got the this Stag from Nick. So it's pretty cool when somebody can find that extra and you mean enough to them that they do something like that they're willing to unload one.
Well, and I've had creators on stream where they asked, I got an Eagle Rare.
You gotta go.
Oh,
Gotta do it. Hey,
Go
when
down.
it's calling you out like that, nice.
nice.
And with a beard, buddy. With a beard. That beard, it brings up jealousy inside me. I can't get past this right here on my beard because it starts to like tickle me in weird spots.
I started growing mine a couple
What she
weeks
said.
ago.
Hey, Shane.
Hey,
Hey, Shane.
Hey, Shane.
Sure,
happy,
Shane.
New Year, 3 days late, I think we said.
Something like
Yeah,
that.
we're not supposed to do it anymore. It's the official rule.
All right, happy next year.
For sure. Yeah, so and C. Jackson got me some good whiskey this last year too. I got Kentucky Owl Rye from C. Jackson. That was pretty cool. And then he dropped a couple off that he took away once he came back to visit. But
Uh-oh.
oh,
Hey,
is that what you got, Shane? I got you. Hold
Something
on.
needs to go.
Oh,
Ooh. Oh, Thanksgiving. It's gotta go. Is that the KBBS one?
No, it's not the KBBS, but it is a stout barrel, Imperial stout.
Oh, it was a stout barrel. Okay, yeah.
mm,
Ooh, yeah, you worked the tip of that bottle, bro. You did good.
Like a true pro right there.
So
got-
I almost bought a Still Austin barrel strength. Do they call it cask strength or barrel strength? I forget.
Cask.
Cask.
Yeah, I was at Total Wine
Cool.
and I'm like,
Hot dog.
dude, should I go get this? Like they've got one in stock. And I had to get all the eggnogs for the eggnog stream that I did last month. So I didn't get it, but I'll probably get it this week. I have to go to Denver a couple times where the Total Wine is. I may, if they still have it. So they do sell it here in Colorado. I just like a lot of the stores aren't carrying it. I'm not sure why.
That's a good one. The bottled and bond stuff is not really making it out too far from Texas that I know of, other than like
Oh,
maybe
really?
Seal Box or something like that.
And I just want to throw this out there. If anybody sees an Old Forester 100 pick and you can get an extra, because I know you're getting one for yourself.
you can't
You can get
find
an
Old
extra.
Forester 100.
The 100s are so freaking good. Ooh, what's that one from?
Mm.
This is one I got from Cox's and Evergreen Liquors. I think this one came from Roger Randall.
Wow. So I had my first, like I've had Old Forester 100s that weren't picks, which I realized they're not that different. It's just single barrel versus not single barrel. But it never really struck me. But for whatever reason, and I don't know if it was just the time, but last March, my company had our sales kickoff down in Orlando. And so I'm down in Orlando, and Tim Evans works for the same company that I work for. He was there. And we go back to his room, and he had other bottles, but he's like, let's have this one. And I was like, all right. And we killed like half a bottle of that in a couple of hours. And I was like, and I don't know if it was just, the first time hanging out with Tim Evans. And I was like, oh man, this is fucking cool. Yeah. But Big Vic got me one. I got one from the Stanley. So I've got 2 of the Old Forester picks. And then I bought a bunch of the Stanley ones for other people. And now I don't have any backups. Unless I do have a backup if Zach Pettit never shows up. Then I might have a backup to the Stanley one. Just saying. We've been the whole little group of us here that are on this like group text, Zach Pettit, Ben Larson. We keep trying to get together on a Saturday, and something always happens. Like somebody gets sick, or Zach has a Bronco game party he's going to, and they all have kids, so that blows a hole in everything. I'm like the empty nester.
I don't have any kids, so I don't have to worry about that at all.
Once the kids leave your house, you just start to wonder what the fuck really happened. And my kids were, every time I left food in the fridge, they eat the shit. I'm like, why'd you eat my fucking Burger King taco? I'd go on a rant.
Oh, dude, like I will tell you, like there are so many times my kid is like, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go have like my leftover fried rice from Chinese food yesterday, and he's like, oh, that's gone. Or I'll just go. He won't even tell me. He'll be like, he'll like go off to school or work, and I'll go to pull out the fried rice. I'll be like, where the fuck did the fried rice go?
And my girl never said shit to me about it, and I missed that. That was so much fucking fun. Quit eating my food. It was fun.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like teenage boys, man, they
eat every fucking thing.
Dude, we'll like make dinner, right? Like full meal, not like the meals I've been eating because I don't know if you guys can tell, but you can tell me how great I look, but I have lost 10 pounds.
You look sexy. You look like a sexy.
Thanks. You didn't have to say that, but I kind of made you. Anyway.
Worker, brother.
Yeah. Most of it's water weight, so it's fine. You know. Just means I pee a lot, maybe. I don't know what that means. Anyway. Yeah, like we'll order a full dinner, right? Like or even make it, right? Like we'll do like, you know, like steak. For him, we'll make chicken or fish, and we'll have like, you know, salad or Brussels sprouts or whatever, like a full meal, right? Like meat, starch, vegetable, all that. And we'll eat it like we eat fairly early, probably around 6 o'clock at night. And then I'll wake up in the morning and there's like a Buffalo Wild Wings bag sitting on the counter. And I'm like, did you order Buffalo Wild Wings last night? He goes, yeah, about 9 o'clock. I was starving. And I'm like, dude.
And my girl, she puts shredded lettuce on everything, and she keeps telling me, you need to eat more of this shit. I'm like, really? I need to drink more of this shit. So stop.
Yeah, Mike, but that's back in the day when you could eat everything and lose weight.
Yeah, and then he's telling me, he's like, yeah, I lost 10 pounds, you know, over the last few months. And I'm like, you son of a bitch, how do you do that? You eat 2 lunches, 2 dinners, you sleep until noon.
Oh, yeah, I was like that when I went in the Air Force. You know, I was 150 pounds, 6 foot. You know,
yeah, my
I gained 5 pounds
like that too.
in
Then I
basic
turned
training.
35, and it said,
yeah.
No, I miss the boys, Mike. I really do. They were.
Yeah, I mean, but I'll say like around like the week before Christmas, it was slow at work, and I'm just I'm at home. Really, that whole month before, you know, from December 1st to Christmas, like our middle son moved back to San Diego, so he wasn't here. He loves Christmas, and he wasn't here, and there was a little bit of this like, it's just kind of different because Logan's 18 now. He really was like, you know, I mean, granted, he had to he's borrowing my truck right now because he wrecked his Prelude, but it's you know, it was just it's different now. Like there's a cool factor to the stuff. Frankie and I can just go do whatever. We're not always bound by the kids or Logan or anything like that. But you know, moments like that, you're like, you just remember what it was like to have 4 kids in the house.
Yeah.
And
always eating your food.
Yep. Wrapping presents. Yeah, it was just.
I agree, Adam. Thank you.
Yeah, it was just you know, it's just like some of those things. It's just different. You still appreciate it for what it is, but it's
you're
you know, definitely
you're making memories, brother. You're making memories.
Yeah, but then like, you know, my kids will call us and they're just like, you know, oh, we're doing this tradition that we didn't even know really or think of it as a tradition, but for them it's like, you know, things that we know, like I know that they never really did stockings before I got into their life, right? So that, you know, I have 3 stepkids. And man, we wrapped like we go to the dollar store and wrap every one of those dollar store fucking presents for their stockings. And it's like the highlight, even though you get like a PS5 for Christmas, like everybody couldn't wait to do the, you know, goofy stocking stuffer presents, you know. So, but then they talk about that like so fondly, like you don't realize where you're making memories with your kids, you know, and then it comes back and you're like, oh, that's nice.
The oldest boy was with 2 of his friends that graduated from high school, and they eventually graduated from Northern Arizona University up in Flagstaff, and they put part ownership in a bar, And my girl's telling me she had lost a shit ton of fucking weight, was looking hot as fuck. And I'm like, she goes, I want to fucking go up there and I want to celebrate. Doing a whole closed bar party. And I'm thinking, what? And she goes, hey, just get yourself a fucking good outfit. And she walked in that bar looking hot. And I'm like, yeah. And we walked in there and the boys were in there. They're all taking pictures with her. And I was thinking, this is fucking cool shit, man. The cool ass shit.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Adam, like I thought deodorant and toothpaste, like I just thought Santa cared about our hygiene when I was a kid.
Yeah. And socks and underwear, of course.
Yeah, like I always got socks and underwear. Like I'm like, dude, Santa knows my needs, not just my wants.
Man, I haven't gotten underwear in years.
Yeah, Adam. It was a hint, dude. Yellow teeth and BO is something that grandmas don't like, for the record.
No.
And yeah, my nieces and nephews always talk about the time I used to wrap canned goods. Oh yeah.
Adam, does your mom put G-strings in your stocking? Just asking.
Oh God, he had to deal with it. Didn't he?
Uh-oh. Alex, my great I haven't read this and I highlighted it, so it scares me just a little bit. My great uncle knew I hated turnips. He came to our house and handed out gifts and left the biggest gift for me, a huge bag of turnips. Okay, that wasn't dirty, thank God. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know anybody, I think, ever in my life except for Alex that's ever had a turnip.
Oh, I've had turnips.
You've had turnips?
Turnip
I don't know
greens,
any,
too.
like, do they even sell
Greens,
those in the
man.
store still?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm a Kentucky boy, so you know, it'd be unnatural if I hadn't had
Oh, turnips and
turnip
green. Yeah, maybe I did. My family's from Arkansas, so
Yeah.
I'm sure they did.
Anyone else had a rutabaga before?
Mm-hmm.
I have had a rutabaga.
Makes a good
I
pie.
drove one in high school too. Oh, that was a Studebaker. Just kidding, I didn't drive one. Uh-oh, the spirit of life. I gave my niece and nephews mac and cheese for Christmas one year. They thought it was odd then, and now they want us to do it again and every time because
It was so good.
Adam, I don't
Yeah.
want to see a crotchless G-string. Nope. Sorry.
All right. John Kranz, what was your favorite whiskey bottle that you got last year?
Since you already dropped me off screen for it once already, it is the peated Balcones single malt.
The peated that was your favorite from last year.
Yes, this is an insane bottle.
Man,
Yeah, it's insane you would buy it.
Well,
Yeah,
it came
I
from
can't
the guy
believe you
sitting
bought it.
right to your right.
did you get to try it first?
No, it was actually a gift from Mr. Great Shot.
Oh, there you go. Then that makes more sense.
He had given me the previous batch, so when the new one came out, he got me one. So
Like I
God.
never would have bought a 14-year-old Dickel pick, but Marty did the pick,
Oh.
and I bought it, and I was like,
You
"Oh,
might
I
want to
don't need
rephrase
Dickel."
that.
no, we're not
Yeah,
doing
Marty
phrasing
gave me
anymore,
a
Ryan. That's,
14-year-old Dickel.
Well, you know,
yeah, we're
phrasing's
just not
a
doing
thing.
phrasing anymore.
Phrasing. Oh my God. What about the Parker's Heritage 10-year rye? You have an extra? Is that what I just heard? Is that what I just heard? You have an extra? Just kidding. Dude, I heard that there was a Parker's Heritage 10-year rye that somebody got in a store local here in Colorado, and I didn't get it, and they never called me.
Oh shit. Wow.
Dang,
Parker's Heritage is my jam. That's my special bottles. I'm probably gonna go overpay for one in May when I go see my my new granddaughter for the first time in May. So
Hey, Moose, the Balcones, they use peated malt from the UK. It's not
Mhm.
Texas malt.
No, I
Mark, are
think
you gonna
they
take
use
this from Alex?
large.
Look at this guy. Alex, you didn't say sorry first. Like that's the rule, dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's your
He's
favorite
fine for
bottle.
that. He
Gotcha.
didn't say sorry.
Yeah, the
Sorry, eh?
Balcones, I think they use Bard's peated malt.
Man. I'm gonna
Which
have
is a
but
lot
was that a
different from,
pick or was that a generally released bottle?
the
The
Balcones?
Is that true? Is that true,
Yeah.
Mark?
It's a release down here, but it's kind of hard to find sometimes.
Mm.
Not many
It's
places
not
have it.
the briny Isla Pete you think of. It's more like a cherrywood barbecue smoke.
Ooh. Dude,
That's really good.
I think Ardbeg is my favorite kind of peat just because it's more like,
There's
that meaty barbecue smoke as
Yep.
opposed to like the Octomore rubbery smoke.
there's videos.
I
online
like
where-
Lagavulin too. That's a pretty good smoke.
There's videos
Yep.
online where they do the peat smoke, and they show it going into the house because it's peat moss usually, but they fucking lay it all on the floor. They let it on fire, and a lot of people need to fucking watch that shit because it's a whole thing.
Man.
But
Well, I mean, the reason they do that is that's the only fuel they had. They didn't have trees or coal.
and that's it right there because people sit there and fucking complain about it. Like, do you realize what they're doing to make that shit to begin with?
Dude, all of a sudden on my TikTok feed, I'm getting a ton of this like North Sea. There's like a song that they play with every one of the North Sea videos. Like, dude, that sea is fucking crazy up there.
Oh yeah.
But
Dude, like they have a lighthouse that like the waves are like almost going over top of the lighthouse.
Well, yeah, you go on the North Sea and they have those oil rigs out there, man, that'd be a scary place to be.
oh yeah,
Dude, like you would die.
Yep.
Like I think that's like high risk, like high risk.
yeah. Like, well, to me, it would be like a tsunami.
Yeah.
Hey, good night, Top Dog. Have fun at 4:30, which is
Night, Top Dog.
2:30 my time. So isn't he Tennessee?
Night,
Is he
Top Dog.
Tennessee?
Yeah.
Where's Top Dog live? Schlong.
Things in Tennessee.
Middle Tennessee.
Nashville.
Hey, Top Dog, I'm gonna be in Nashville March 9th, 10th, 11th, and maybe 12th, but at least to the 11th, just so you know.
Nice.
And so will Tim Evans, for the record.
That's
We're
a good
staying at
decent
the
time to be there.
Opryland Hotel.
Oh, that's a cool place.
Opryland.
Damn.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's like 30 minutes from freaking where all the fun is in Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's kind of like Austin. Everything's 20 minutes or 30 minutes away.
Dude, I love Austin. Was it 6th Street? Now it's like 7th Street or something like that. It's like the next street over became what 6th Street used to be in Austin.
They're working on it downtown now. They're trying to revamp it and make it nicer.
Yeah, I think Nashville is like the new Austin. It's like they have 3 live stages in the Nashville airport.
Yeah, Nashville's more like the country Austin.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that was more bluesy, which dude, I love like the not like normal blues, but like rock blues, you know what I mean? Like it was,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm terrible at names of people.
So, any of you
in
been to
music.
Beale Street in Memphis before?
Oh yeah.
Some of the live places there are really good with blues.
I bought
Memphis in
my
May is great.
first
went
lab
to-
ever. I flew into Memphis. Oh, Rainy Street.
Yeah, I went to
Oh,
BB
yeah.
King's place. They
That's
had
down
a
here.
really good stage there.
Yeah, kind
Hey,
of watch
Adam,
a few
or,
bars on
Shane.
Rainy Street. They tend to spike your drinks a little bit, and it can get a little squirrely. So you got to watch your shit on Rainy.
Shane, is it cheaper to fly to Colorado in 2 weeks?
Oh, probably.
Probably. Utah's crazy. Anyway,
Utah. Is
all right.
easy to fly too.
Slapshot, what's your let's do the giveaway real quick. Let me double check, make sure everybody's name is on the list.
I'm not on there because I'm a slacker. And I
giving
haven't
away?
joined the
More of
Patreon
your
yet.
whiskey?
What's that?
Are we giving away more of your whiskey?
No, we are gonna do. I am doing bottle giveaway, the monthly bottle giveaway that we didn't do in December. We're gonna do one next week for January. Okay.
Dang, Top Dog, that is being slacking now. 8
All
years
right.
and never been to Opryland Hotel. My goodness.
He doesn't
All right.
go to such lowbrow establishments.
That's a nice place. I've been there a couple of
I'm
times.
just
I haven't
telling
stayed
you.
there, but
You don't know the level to which Top Dog
I gotta look. Did I send Sparkle her shirt? I can't remember. I owe her a shirt.
bougie is an understatement for Top Dog.
probably not.
Yeah, I gotta get caught up. All right. Let's share out. So great shot, did you put it in there? Did you make a comment?
No.
Do you want to be in?
No.
I'll put you in right now.
I need to join the Patreon.
Oh, you're not a patron member? Never mind.
Nope.
Okay.
What
Are you joining right now? I'll put you in.
I
Okay,
can't.
don't worry about it. Don't
the
join.
phone
Don't
is
join.
a video,
Don't join.
so
Oh yeah, don't join. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. No worries. Okay. So let me I gotta go here. Share. Screen. It's a little different than what I'm used to here. All right, Chrome tab. Wheel of names. Okay.
Oh,
I can see that, Anthony. Yeah.
yeah. Just kill us all. Brain.
I lived within an hour of DC my whole life, and I haven't done what probably most of you guys that visited DC have done.
All right, make sure your name is on here. It looks like there are 17 entries this week in the Patreon.
I see Marty's name, but I don't see Marty in chat. That's got me a little.
Should I replace it with your name?
Yeah.
He was in here earlier, wasn't he?
Marty.
Or maybe not.
All right. We are going to shuffle this 3 times and give it a spin.
Once, twice,
It's
3
all-
times
it's-
a link.
Oh, yeah. Starting off the year right, Mark
Oh
Emenecker.
my God! Here we go. It's gonna be
Oh,
one of those
congratulations, Doc.
Congratulations, Doc. You are the winner. And I believe he's a small, so it's even cheaper for me to send that to him. Just kidding, buddy. Just kidding. Yeah, it's rigged.
Somebody should. That's smart.
All right, Slapshot. What was your favorite bottle? And also thank you guys to all the Patreon members. I appreciate your support. If you're not Patreon, jump on screen here and just tell us why you think it's a ripoff, because I deserve it. And then, or I just appreciate everybody that's here in chat hanging out with us. Hitting the like button or the dislike button, it's free. Like button comes with a bunch of fireworks. If you try it, you'll see.
You know, the real question, Mike, is what does Stream Elements actually cost you?
So Streamlabs that we're on right now. So StreamYard, the version I had, allowed me to have no, hold on. So StreamYard that I had, the reason I made the switch was $50 a month.
Good.
Okay. And it allowed me to have 10 people with 2 in the back. That was what Stream, and then got rid of the logo for StreamYard and all that stuff. Streamlabs actually allows me to have 10 people plus on screen, and it saves me $30.
Dang.
So if you're not a Patreon and you think it's a ripoff, get on here, stream with Mike, and tell him it's a ripoff, because he's paying money to fucking let your ass on here.
So, Mike, are you saying you didn't want to pay extra for 2 in the back? Is that what you're saying?
No. So, yeah, I don't like 2 in the back. Ever. I never want anybody going in the back. That's the wrong place to go. Oh, the other thing I got for Christmas, my wife got me this.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Which she's not wrong, because sometimes it does. Yeah, and Alex is right. Like, if you don't like subscribing to this kind of content and Patreon, I do have an OnlyFans.
You do not.
With 2 in the back. That was what Stream, and then got rid of the logo for Stream.
All right, sorry about that.
Oh, look who's here.
Hey,
Cheers, Trish.
Patricia Schmidt Art.
Oh.
Is this a new channel? Is this coming on, Trish?
Yeah. Well, she went from sipping with chickens to doing more of the art thing, and then her last video that she kicked out was like 2 months ago, I want to say. And she was saying that she wanted to do more of the arts than anything. So
Pretty nice.
that's what she's doing right now. But she was in a couple chats last night too. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
Well,
saw her
we got
on
more
stuff.
people. Sorry, I'm not like we got people here, and I didn't bring them into this.
or you just don't. You don't.
Hey,
You
oh
don't.
my
Hey,
God.
Sparkle.
Like,
you
you
don't-
Hi, gentlemen.
don't even need to
Hey,
put
lady.
the name up there.
There
There
it
you
is.
go.
It's obviously.
Mike, you just don't recognize your name, brother. That's all.
How long were you guys back there? Sorry about that.
Not that long.
Oh,
Just a
okay,
couple
good.
minutes.
Man, a couple minutes. You should have texted me, Scott.
I don't even think I was back there a couple minutes. I was back there maybe
it
30
wasn't
seconds.
that long.
Dude, so this Weller 107 was pretty damn good. Not gonna lie, I do like a little antique in my life, but I'm gonna open that Booker's.
Oh,
Okay.
Speaking of Booker's,
Shane's full of shit.
Hey Shane, that's all I have left of that.
oh, sad day.
Yeah, it is.
hey,
That's why I still
Mike,
have that left.
speaking of
I
Booker's,
got mine.
What is that,
Oh.
John?
this
That's
is
a-
way back. This is Granny's batch.
Oh, Granny's batch. I like Granny's batch.
I love this one.
That one
I
needs
still
to
have
go.
about 3/4 of a bottle of that.
It is
Yeah, I
literally
don't
like
drink my Bookers very
it's
fast.
liquid peanut butter. That's just so
Yeah,
good.
it's so good.
Dude, I love that.
It wasn't my first bottle. I'll just say that.
Phrasing.
Yeah,
I love that peanut flavor. I almost
it's just the Granny's batch
You like
has so
nuts
much
in your
peanut
mouth,
butter
Mike?
to it. That
All
I
right.
so love this. This was my best whiskey ever
Oh,
Nice.
that I
Great
got
whiskey.
for Christmas
Yep.
with the exchange, and
America.
I love it.
Wow.
Nice.
Who got you that one?
Oh,
I'm
who got it?
I'm terrible with names.
Who got her? Who was her secret?
I know
Santa?
his
it
wife
Christine?
Janet.
Was it Vasco?
No, it was. I'll tell you. Hold on.
oh, it's a Waller. All right.
The 107. I've got a bottle of
I
this.
It
got
was JH. Got her that.
Oh.
Hey,
I was gonna say, I'll claim it because that's a great bottle. It did.
I got my first bottle this year thanks to Mr. Jigs.
oh, there you
Oh,
are.
cheers. That was nice. All right. This is the Booker's. What is this proof on this mother?
Booker's.
130, 20 something proof.
127.8. For the record, I've always been a Booker's fan.
Yeah.
Dude, 2021 was not a good year for Bookers.
I have all the 2021s and it was fine. I mean, it's not their best year, but it was still good. Like, so we have to be clear when we say stuff like that, right? Because it doesn't mean it's off-putting. It just means it's not what you expect for price or, you know, kind of the name that you're buying, right? Like you expect more from it for what you're buying.
Mhm.
But that doesn't mean it's bad. It's just like there were, was it A121 ECBP that was just really, what was the one that was like low proof that everybody was shitting on? A122?
I was
I
a
think
B. I
that's-
thought it was a B that was like 118 or something.
Yeah. And it was like everybody was shitting on it. And
It was still great. It just
yeah, it just wasn't what you're hoping for when you get an ECBP. All right. That's pretty good. I'm not going to lie.
oh,
Mm.
you got batch 4. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Can I show you?
By the way,
really
Shane, thanks for
cool
sending me the
Christmas
shitty
present I
bottle of
got?
923. No, I'm kidding.
I seen the
What'd you
shitty
say,
ones that were
Sparkle?
saying.
Yeah, you apparently sent me
I
that.
want to show you the really cool Christmas present I got from
Show
my
us.
hubby. All right. This is make your own whiskey.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
Oh, wow.
It's a kit and it's got all these wonderful botanicals that you can add. Oops,
Oh,
there
and
it
the
is.
staves.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Cool.
And it's got 2 bottles in it that you can do in it, and it's you let it go for like 4 to 5 weeks. And is that like the coolest ever?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's so cool.
That's cool.
I'm so
Never
excited.
seen that.
Yeah,
I've
it's
never seen it
like,
either.
That's cool.
and that's how like I feel like some of those things are like that's how you know your other, whoever that might be, knows you a little bit, right? Because they don't just like I buy my wife a purse, like it's just easy. You know, I'm not super good at that. But my wife is like, she sits there all day, like thinking, what can I do that's like, what will he really like? And sometimes it's a miss, but the thought is there, right? Like she's gotten me bottles of whiskey that I'm like, don't ever buy whiskey off of Facebook. Okay, like I mean, off a Facebook ad, right? Like,
Stop listening to Total Wine people. They don't know anything.
yeah, I'm just telling you, like, don't do it. Tin Cup isn't great. I don't care what the Facebook ad says. But it's always that she's trying to do things to surprise me and support this, which I appreciate.
Fred Minnick's 100
He had
top
a
100
glass
list is
made.
crap.
He had a glass made that goes with it, and it's like a tumbler glass, and it has a line that says first pour, and then moves up second pour, and at the top it says sparkles pour.
Oh, that's great.
Nice.
I wish it was like easier to do like custom stuff. I mean, I know it's not hard if you have the tools to do that, but like I wish it was easier for, to have a channel where you could I could put Livewire's logo on one side and something like that on the other. It'd be fun.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
Because everybody wants the Livewire logo. Like,
right. For sure.
I don't even Frankie's like, you just go get yourself another sweatshirt. And I'm like, dude, I have enough whiskey sweatshirts. I need something that's not whiskey. Like I sent Zach Pettit. I was like, oh, I'll send you one of these sweatshirts. And he's like, can you do the chug, like something other than chug loaf? Because I have to pick my kids up at school. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was super happy with how those coins turned out. I still have a few left.
They're good.
Coins are sweet.
Yeah, those coins.
The logo rocks.
Yeah.
It just rocks.
Man, I will say this is hot. But I mean, I just cracked it, so I'm letting it kind of open up a little bit. It is a little bit hot out of the gate.
Yeah.
But I'm comparing it to 107, so I would expect it to be a little hot.
Mark, how's your man cave coming along?
It's coming along. Oh, here, look, I'll show you a pic.
Saw some Jay Henry
Move that
crayons.
camera here.
Yep.
Oh,
There's the bar.
nice.
Oh, wow.
2021 LE.
Very cool, Mark.
It's coming along.
Very cool.
Have you had the new one, John? The new
No, I
one?
haven't had the 23 yet.
Nice job.
It's
Cheers,
coming along.
Kelsey. How are you, buddy?
I have to get the 23. I've got the 19 and the 21 right now.
Yeah.
Man, this is
Oh,
like
I would've been a little
so
bit.
Booker's profile, though.
I saw a
What's
seal box. I got an
retail
email
on
the other day that
What's retail on that, John?
usually 120, 130.
Okay. So I guess it was retail.
I paid 120 for the 21.
For some reason, I was thinking it was like 90. But
Did you not like your ECV piece, Scott?
I did. I was just giving you shit for giving me that shitty bottle with the laser codes.
How in the hell are you supposed to know, right? Like
Alright.
that's all bullshit anyway.
Shane, I've had both. I can't tell the damn difference.
Yeah.
Hey, for anybody out there, if you don't like
here's
your
one you should
bottle,
look.
Yeah,
I'll
just go
send
ahead
you
and
my
send it to
address and you
Slapshot.
can send it to me. I'll take it.
I had a sample pour of the 923, and it was the best nose on a whiskey I've had all year.
Is that root beer?
This was good.
Nope, it's dragon's milk.
Ooh, there you go.
Ooh, hey, you settle down.
That whiskey.
You don't want to be near the bathroom when Slapshot goes there tomorrow, that's for sure.
Well, you don't ever want to be around that.
You see him running from the bathroom, you run the other way.
Hey.
Oh, you want me to do my bottles now, Mike?
Yeah. What was your favorite bottle from last year?
Well, actually, I have four.
Oh, do it. Let's see it.
Two I couldn't decide on because they're just so good, and two are sentimental. So I got the Sagamore from the meetup.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
That's the Auburn finish. That one's great. And then of
Cheers,
course,
Mike
the
Brock.
21090 one.
Ooh,
There you go.
Ooh.
Nice. That was
And
good.
then these two, the night I found out that my wife was going to be okay and not leave the planet, I was in Bobby Badax's stream, and Eric Gunderson and William Hall sent me the Staggy one, and then Eric Gunderson sent me a pic from his
Oh,
local area.
nice.
Ooh, a 10-year
Fantastic.
pick.
So I've only drank these with the wife, so these are special bottles.
Of course, dude. That's Part
Oh,
of
yeah.
what makes whiskey special is those moments that you remember when you had it. Cheers,
Yeah.
Five Shot. Those two are my favorite of the year too, just for the record.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, Sean. Oh wow, that one's
And
better
Great
than the
Shot.
first
You
one.
already said yours was the Still Austin, right? We already did yours.
Eh,
No, that was not you. That was no. What was yours, Great Shot? No, you just did the bottle chug.
yeah.
I'm lost. What was your
I-
bottle of the year last year? Mark?
Shoot, I have no idea. I had so damn many different ones that I got turned on to this year. A lot of them were peated scotches. So I did get gifted a bottle of the Lagavulin 16
There you
for
go.
Christmas.
Good.
So
Solid.
That's almost gone, buddy. Like you got to it
Well,
at Christmas.
that's
Oh.
this one. That's the other bottle is still put up right now. That's why this one's getting sipped on. But that's a good bottle.
Yeah, the Lagavulin 16 is good. That was my like where I realized I like peated.
Well, that'll be a bottle kill in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, probably.
What about you, Shane? I know what your like 3 or 4 are, but what did you settle on? What your favorite bottle was?
Number one.
So I know the Booker's Batch 4. I know Larceny C923 is there.
Yeah.
Cuba Libre, or whatever it was called.
Culebra.
That one.
Chupacabra. Whatever.
Chupacabra.
Probably going to be the Larceny.
The Larceny.
Yeah,
The C batch.
I think the C batch elevated itself to a level now that it's up there with the best whiskeys, especially because of the price.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like the C batch of Larceny, and then the Elijah Craig C batch was both pretty good. I think
Well,
Larceny kind of beat out the Elijah Craig for me a little bit, though.
Right.
I'm pretty
Well,
sure by next September I'll be able to get an ECB PC923. I think they'll drop by then.
I'm not hunting that bottle.
I did literally. I walked in the store that I got the Bookers from. I look at the shelf and they're like, "Oh, we just got the new ECBP in," and I was like, "Oh, B523. That's good."
I had snowbirds out here in Arizona, Mike. There's 2 dudes and they're looking there and they're looking at all the batches of the Elijah Craig does on the shelf. And I'm like, "What are you guys doing?" He goes, "I'm looking for the C923. I said, "You're not gonna find it in here." He goes, "Are you serious?" I said, "Yeah, they don't fucking have it. They got A's and B's. I've gotten shit off the shelf last year that was C920s, B920s off the shelf.
Dang.
Yeah.
And they're bunkered. I took them bottles. They fucking went in a fucking.
JH liked B better than C batch of Larceny.
Oh, he must have got one of the shitty batch C's.
I was gonna say, I think, yeah, he must have had a shitty batch.
Yeah. Hey, JH, everybody's entitled to their opinion, even if it's wrong.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
I'm just
everybody's
kidding.
palate's different, so you know.
Yours was
And,
wrong,
and
but
everybody
you're
is
entitled to your
different, right?
opinion.
Like when Old Dragon Bones last year, the 147 proof won my whiskey of the year. Everybody was like, "You're a fucking idiot."
I mean, you are, but that's okay.
Yeah, but I'm
Had
like, what does
nothing
that
to
have to do with the whiskey? Like,
Corporate chill.
Hey, Mark, which one is your favorite Still Austin?
Oh, shoot. Of this year so far?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a toss up between a couple of the Nancy picks and probably the red corn. I
who's
think.
that John Kranz guy?
And the red
Yeah.
corn, what's the label on that one? The picture on that one?
Hang on, it looks like this.
Oh, there you go.
Ah, okay.
Cool, cool.
What the hell is that?
Wow.
That's a case.
Like a snake?
Oh,
Yeah, like a
Have you ever
snake
seen
wrapped around a
Beetlejuice?
cactus.
It's that creature in the sand pit.
No.
That's still Austin Red Corn is really
I want
good.
that box. I want those bottles.
Yeah, that one was really good.
I'll have
I
Giselle,
like that one a lot.
Giselle, you need to jump on and tell us your favorite whiskey. I don't think in chat works for you.
It's funny. I've got all 3 of mine right here next to me too, so that's kind of funny.
So what were your runners up then, Shane? What were your runners up? Booker's.
Booker's 4. Actually, Booker's 3 I like better than 4, but 4 is right there with it. The other one, The Peerless High Rye would have probably been number one if the price wasn't so damn high.
The high rye bourbon,
$140, but that high rye is, oh my god, it's so good,
dude. I like high rye bourbons,
dude. That one is, it's a knockout. That James E. Pepper is a really good one.
The decanter.
Yeah, the kind of, that's a real good bottle. I don't know that it gets in the top 5, but it's it's kind of up there. It's one of those that stood out. And that Dragon's Milk. The Dragon's Milk whiskey, the special release they did.
Was it the Origin?
Yeah.
I had a sample of that. That was really good.
Yeah.
It reminded me of something like a Scotch or a Welsh whiskey. It was really good.
Yeah, I really liked it.
This beer's really good.
Their beers are always awesome.
I've never had one. I don't drink that much beer. The other day I went to Total Wine to pick up some cigars, and I was like, you know what?
I've got a Deanston Scotch that's finished in a Dragon's Milk cask. And that's really light. It's really fruity.
So I'm gonna figure out which one I like better. It's not blind because I'm doing this just as we're rolling here, but
what is it?
I'll be like, so my favorite, like the distillery, non-producing distillery of the year that I think was doing things that really everybody was talking about, and I really enjoyed every bottle I got, even though some were better than others, was Nashville Barrel Company.
Okay.
I think they crushed it in 2023. And it's funny because, you know, Vic was giving me a hard time because it wasn't a single barrel, it was a batch that I got from him.
Yeah.
And this was a seal box pick or batch or whatever it was. I don't know. It wasn't single barrel though. And everybody that's come over and
they do
had
batches or single barrels, do they?
I don't know.
I thought they
I
did.
thought it was just
I haven't had a bourbon from
batch.
there, but I've had single barrel ryes that are MGP from
maybe.
RBC.
I don't know.
Holy
I
crap,
think
are
they
they
do
good?
Bullshit. It's fine.
It's fine. We still love you, Scott.
Yeah.
But this, like in my brain, is the favorite one that I remember drinking and sharing with other people that they're like, holy shit. Like Adriana and Nick were here and they like this, it was full when they were here. Like, and they loved it. And so that's the one I assumed was my favorite.
So single yourself, and let's see the bottle.
So this is, hold on.
There you go.
Okay.
All right then.
How much was that, Mike?
This one was not as much. I can't remember. Let me look in my email. I'll look it up while we're talking, but
It's not that important. Was it under $75?
no.
Okay, that's
No.
that's the only rub I got with them. Like, they're good.
Yeah, it's expensive, right? Like this pick, the other pick, I think it was probably right around 90, 95. The other pick that I got was later in the year, which was one of the cigar picks. Yeah, A-Rod killed that bottle, Pro, and you're not wrong. I mean, it's like this one just stands out. Like you drink it, if you forget what you're drinking, it's one of those things where you're like, fuck, why is this is good? What did I pour?
Good, yeah.
You know what I mean? And so that's why that I thought it was. But I had the Larceny C923 after it, and I was like, dude, this could legitimately be my favorite. I have the Booker's poured. It wasn't in my list because I hadn't had it yet, but I didn't get it until yesterday. But
Yeah.
Cheers, William.
Cheers, William.
yeah,
William.
So it's like under $100 for those, right? For the most part.
I think this one was like 130. The other one I have, the Nashville, is
Some
like
of the
135.
single barrels, the
But a
single
lot of
barrel
them,
ones I've had
a
are
lot
about
of them are
120.
under 100, right?
This is a
So-
single barrel.
Compare that to like a 4-gate, which is like 200, 250.
I gotta put shit in the same place.
I mean, I got an 8-year rye from Nashville Barrel. It's a single barrel was 120, but it's one of the best bottles I've had.
Yeah, this one is really good too. I just haven't really dug into it enough to put it in my top list. This one was the one I've actually bought a different one when they dropped a bunch of the Nashville picks. I think it was was it not Seal Box?
People want a good whiskey that's $100 or less. And that's the reality of it. And then Scott said, well, 4 gates, 200. Yeah, for a reason. it's good shit at $200, and you're not going to buy a ton of them.
Yeah, but
And you're
there
gonna.
is a cost of diminishing returns a little bit
Yeah,
though.
well,
Sometimes.
you know what?
Yeah.
Pick it apart any way you want, and the people that are on here, all of us, know what's good and what's not. It doesn't fucking matter, brother.
I've had $50 bourbons that would beat a $200 bourbon.
Yes, sir. I agree with that.
Yep. And it's there again. It goes back to your personal preference and your
Yeah.
palate as well.
Right.
My sippers are Buffalo Trace and other times Ball and Bond.
First of all, I've never seen Captain Mini Batch
Cheers.
in chat before.
I don't know who that is.
So I want to say hi. Everybody says cheers, Captain Mini Batch. Hope you're doing well.
I have them out, but I'm not a fucking.
Hey,
rat.
J Max, I'll take that all day long at $50. That
Yeah. Rare
So-
breed
get $50 all day long.
Yep.
So
Well,
Chad and
Chad-
Sarah
Definitely
were
good
talking
shelf.
about
Yeah.
rare breed being different. Was that the bourbon or the rye that's different now?
Ah, fuck, I don't know. I haven't watched your video.
They're both
What's
that?
good.
Dude,
Chad
I'll
and
tell you,
Sarah.
those two are super nice people. We met them in Vegas last year, in 2022.
Their fucking tasting shit is
They were talking about an old bottle versus new bottle. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
Mm.
has it changed? I haven't gotten a new bottle of it in a
they
while.
said it has
Oh well, I have I have a couple of old bottles. Like I have spares.
compared to like the bottles now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm trying to think of what my other in the. Oh, it was
Nice
the
pour,
other
John.
Old Dragon Bones. I feel like the new Old Dragon or the second
go.
Old Dragon Bones.
Small batch.
I had
Yep.
to include because I
Good
liked
stuff.
it better than the original, and the original won my whiskey of the year before. Just because,
But it doesn't
I'll
mean
be
there
honest,
wasn't
though.
better stuff that came out.
yeah,
Because
the
it made-
reason it won the year before was because it was against, if I remember correctly, it was against the Lucky 7 16 year,
15,
15 year,
Yeah.
14 year, whatever.
9, 7.
And the reason I said, although I love a nice high proof Barton, but the reason I said that was because it was different, right? Like it was so good and it was original. And so, not that the new one isn't original. I'm not trying to say that. I'm just saying, like, that was what really set it apart last year.
Yeah.
Year before. Yeah. But I'm gonna pour the new old, well, the second Old Dragon Bone.
Dude, you ain't got it.
Now, Z man, going back to my, Foregate
do it 'cause
versus
I'm on here,
Nashville
Mike.
Barrel
Swear to
Company.
God.
My favorite whiskey was still a
It's not
Foregate.
gonna win, Shane, but I'm
I love it. Well, it's going to stand out. You're going to know exactly which one it is.
Yeah. I'll be like, oh fuck, I know which one that is. Well, I know which one everyone is anyway, although I've forgotten about the first two, which I poured which. So
Scott, what's your favorite? Say it again.
My favorite
130
whiskey last year was
plus.
the Kelvin 60.
Okay.
I supposedly won a bottle of Foregate off of Jason's stream, but haven't heard anything about it, so I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe email Jason.
No people.
I emailed him, but he hadn't responded.
Yeah,
So
J Max, I've heard about Holiday. I've been
Sometimes you got to
seeing the hype, but I haven't tried any yet. But
Yeah, people.
I
keep
may or
talking
may
about-
not have had a puff on a pen tonight, but
well, you do
Delta
live in Colorado, so
Delta
you know
9?
it's fine.
Just remember, Mike, it's always puff,
I
puff,
said I
pass.
may not have, Mark, for the record.
Well, yeah, but
Don't-
then
don't
again,
forget the
it's a
pass
memory
part.
thing, so you know.
So
That's
dude,
That's gonna
that
creep
Mars-
upon you and mess with your memories.
all right, I'm gonna do the Old
Short-term
Dragon Bones.
especially.
I've just had this freaking Nashville and the Larceny, and now I'm having the Old Dragon Bones. I can already tell you.
Which
Yeah.
Dragon Bones?
Mike,
The
Mike,
original, the
Mm-mm.
Cuba Libre.
Mike, we talking on the phone, and I'm gonna put shit in chat. So just look at it.
Yeah, J Max, I would definitely say that Ben Holiday was probably my
Okay, the-
surprising
Oh, did you not get it?
distillery
Okay.
of the year.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Sure.
I appreciate it, brother.
I was really
Mini
surprised by
batch
Ben
was
Holiday
not-
this year.
I told you I would, Z-Man.
Yeah.
Oh,
we,
yeah.
yeah, we
So
talked-
for the record, everybody that's out there, if you used to be a wrench and you're not now, I just
Take
want
a
to
hint,
say
bitches.
I cleaned up because we had people like Andrew Chance banned.
Well, they were blocking people.
Why?
For no
Yeah.
fucking
So,
reason.
and we don't, and I can't tell who did it or anything like that. So I just
Oh.
cut back so that you have to do it like Verben does it, where it's like everybody is freaking mod,
Yeah.
or I have to make sure it's not people that are accidentally or, you know, doing it because they're mad at somebody and they're doing it like normally I will see it if it gets deleted, but if they do it on a chat that's like way up the list, I won't see it anymore. And so I won't know that it even happened.
I've been on streams with creators that tell me don't mess around with that individual. Ken does it, and he was blocking this girl that kept fucking coming in there, and she's "I love you" and just doing weird shit.
Oh, I remember her.
I mean, she was.
Yeah. Well, but
Like I wasn't like a few weeks ago or a month ago, I wasn't happy with what Aiden showed on screen. But the fact that somebody banned him upset me without, you know, saying it was a straight ban, and now he hasn't been back, and that upsets me because he's a part of the community, and we know his heart. He may have bad judgment, but we know his heart, and that upsets me.
Mike Brock brings up a really good question.
Oh, Mike Brock?
Yeah. And I'm with you, Mike. I hated Booker's. Hated it. Until Kentucky Tea came out.
Fuck you, Adam.
When Kentucky Tea came out,
I got your phone and I'll block your phone call first.
I mean, in about 3 years, I mean, Booker's doubled in price. It was difficult.
I know it's expensive. Like I can get it for $96 after tax. So for me, it's not terribly out of line with what's going on.
I mean, at that price, yeah, but one went from 65 to $125.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah,
hard pass.
Love you, Alex. Love you, Adam.
But you don't get a box like that with everybody else.
Well, that's true.
Oh,
and that's
they're all fucking tearing me up.
But you can't
Dude,
drink
look at
I
that.
did get a Maker's 46 box.
That's probably balsa wood, John.
Yeah.
It's still a quote unquote box that
American
very
Chinese oak that these boxes
And
are
it
made
came
out
with
of.
coasters, leather coasters.
Oh,
Mike, can I say
special.
something?
Hey, Stall, did you already do the Patreon giveaway and I just missed it, or?
Yeah,
Yep.
you did, and you lost.
Yeah, Mark Emmenecker won. Sorry, bro.
I figured you did. Yeah.
You
Well, I was
fuck
busy.
that, man.
I do have I do need to call you this week, dude.
Oh, yeah?
So don't worry. We got some shit I want you to make for your channel.
it's going to cost Scott $3.99 a minute, but we'll talk.
What the,
Yeah, I was
what
gonna
the
say.
fuck do you, Mark?
Yeah, it's a 900
Unsolicited
number
phone
spot,
calls
but it's
get-
fine. Don't pay attention to your credit card.
Yeah.
God
They get
damn.
blocked. Unsolicited phone calls get blocked.
If you get any kind of notification from your credit card company, ignore it. It's fine.
It's a lie.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not
It's
true.
fine.
It's probably they're trying to trick you.
Yeah.
Probably them trying to trick you.
He's
All
going
right,
to
I got
call you and the
independent
ID will say,
Joe's here.
it's
Mike, can I say something to you live?
Dude, it better be friendly or I'm gonna cry in front of everybody.
cheers, Amy.
Dude, we all love you in here. Keep the channel going. Everybody wants a good fucking hangout. And if you can understand that and the time and the money that you take to do that, we appreciate you. So cheers. Happy
I
New Year,
appreciate
motherfucker.
that. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that.
Right on.
Fuck you, Stall.
I'm gonna do the third place, which is the old Dragon Bones.
Hey, you know what? I'll take a bronze, bitch. I'll take a bronze.
I'm just
You know how many
kidding.
bottles came out this
I
year?
just drank the Bookers. I'm just playing.
I will take a
Amy,
bronze.
hold on,
Yeah.
Amy Bohm.
I
We
mean,
love you, Amy Bohm.
Hey, Amy.
Stall, you know how big of a
Bohm
medal that Shane can now put on his fucking bottle because you just said it
Yeah,
was
I can
bronze
literally
in
hang
the-
a gold and a bronze for 2022 or 2023. No, 2022, 2023 whiskeys of the year.
I don't know if you guys
Yeah.
know this, but Amy Bohm is co-hosting with me next week.
Oh, fantastic.
So is the Livewire top 3, is that better than the San Francisco Double Gold?
She doesn't even know it
Might
yet.
be.
For the record, she has no
I mean-
idea. I just brought it up right now.
because
Red Minute
because
can
Mike likes to
suck it.
overcompensate.
San
His
Francisco can
bronze is
suck
bigger
it.
than the gold medal. So
Dude, bronze, like, I'm just saying, like, if you polish bronze, it's better looking than gold.
Yes, sir. Oh,
Can
yeah.
be.
You dare? Well, Amy, that's not nice, but I
Oh,
know what you're
Brian shows if you polish the wood, it looks really good too, though. But
Hey,
Yeah.
if you watch the Mythbusters, you can
Yeah.
polish a ball.
hey,
Oh, I
you
like
polished
It'll
that
look nice.
cedar bowl yesterday. It looked beautiful for that.
Oh, the cedar, yeah.
That cedar bowl, man, that looks so sweet.
Wow,
All
that's good.
I
Yeah.
read when Amy Bohm puts this is, I agree. That's all I
Yeah.
hear.
Yeah.
She just said, I agree. We're doing an Elijah Craig barrel proof stream, and Amy Bohm is in.
She
No.
is so in.
Yep.
Well, see the initial thumbnail. I thought we were doing hazmat tonight, but
I know. I just grabbed one. I didn't have time today to deal with
Oh,
it.
that's-
I was out in the
that's
shop.
fine. We
trying
don't need to
figure
do
out-
Wait. You had time. You
Yeah, I didn't make the time to do it right, and I was lazy. And I'm not good at this YouTube thing, as you guys have probably noticed over the last year and a half.
2 years.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't notice.
I'll have one small
Mike,
pour of
Mike,
hazmat,
you're,
though.
Mike, you're good enough to be dangerous, brother.
I love you too,
Yeah.
Amy.
Yes.
Yeah, I like, for the record, I love this thumbnail more than anything, and not because I look like freaking what's his name, but because Adam, that picture of Adam is the greatest thing in this thumbnail, and he looks almost exactly like Bourbon Neophyte. In that thumbnail.
I thought that when I first saw the thumbnail, I thought Bourbon Neophyte was coming on with you.
Yeah, I know. I was like, dude, is that Adam or Anthony?
I'm like, I swear he's David Spade with a mustache. And I'm like, holy crap.
Pretty
He,
good.
Hey, cheers, B Bauer. I don't know what the B stands for, but I'm gonna say it is
Badass.
Big.
badass.
Or
no.
Badass.
Here's Steve.
Barbie.
Barbie.
That is-
What the fuck?
no, let's
Man,
not go
that's-
Barbie girl anymore. No, Adam's going to want to request music now.
Oh God.
1318 Shelby. What's up?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude.
Barbie's
he's got a
girl.
big
Barbie's
bottle.
girl. Barbie's girl.
Dude, like, it's
Yeah,
this isn't
Barbie.
even really close, I think.
Mm,
I know the old Dragon Bones just takes them all away, doesn't it?
Hey, B. Bauer has my wood.
No, they are close.
Hey,
These are like, these three are legitimately, if I only had these three my entire life, it's probably this. I'll say ODB is my favorite rye. I will say rye is not my favorite whiskey in general,
no, me either.
but I like rye. Like, so this is what I find about rye. And you guys, it's my show, so I get to say what I want.
Well, highlight yourself.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna go on a.
We all want the-
If Adriana's here, she can. Oh wait.
There you go. Preach to the people, Mike.
He's going on a rant now. Look out.
So
He's not
first
going
of all,
around. He's
whiskey
gonna
helps. Thank you, Frankie. I love my hat. You're beautiful. The rye is not my favorite type of whiskey, only because I can't drink it all night long. Bourbon I can drink all night long. Same with Scotch, but rye tends to be the unique side and my favorite at a moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? So I get a little bit of palate fatigue if I drink rye on a regular basis, like all night long. I can't do it all night. But what I find is like Old Dragon Bones last year, right? The original Old Dragon Bones, OG ODB, is it ends up being like a unique characteristic or a unique type of flavor that I love, and it ends up being my favorite individual sip, but I can't just do it all night long.
Yes, sir.
So why is
Hey
it?
John, what
why is
what
it
you do in
about
your
the
private
rye?
life? You might want to.
What is it about the rye
I just
that you
have to
can't?
put it that way. That I've gone from more high rye bourbons to more rye whiskey now.
Yeah, I think the reason is because I love rye, but it fatigues my palate. So I think bourbons can, they are subtly different in a bourbon, whereas ryes can be genuinely unique, right? Like the original ODB was different than anything else I had that year. It was a 17-year-old rye at Hazmat.
16.
16-year-old rye at a hazmat, right? So it was like I look at it like and I don't know the mash bill either, but like Pikesville, but like with a flavor bomb, right? So it was like this amplified flavor of like a Pikesville. So all of those spices and notes that you get in a rye were just like popping. But if you can't do it because it's hazmat, drink it all night long. But you know, you can drink that and you're like, wow, this is like so unique compared to other things that I'm drinking in this category or in whiskey. But bourbon is something that is subtly different compared to the ryes. So I tend to like the bourbons more in quantity.
It's sweet corn mash.
What do you mean when you say it fatigues the palate?
So it like
spicy and it peaks.
Yeah, like my taste buds get tired.
No.
Right, where I'm drinking it and I'm like, oh my God, I need something that's just a little bit easier. That I'm not, I don't know. It's hard to describe.
That's how I am with hazy and UC IPAs. They're just too much.
Yeah, it's like just it overwhelms you a little much, and you start.
Let me go back to a regular beer. You know, it's
when think about it. If you do something like think of like a rich food, right? Like you love it if you do a seafood thermidor or a Alfredo, like having a shrimp Alfredo. Just as an example, you might be allergic to shellfish. I'm not saying. But think of it something like that. Like you have a few bites of that and you're like, fuck, this is so good. I really love it. But if you keep eating that same richness, that same, full palate, you kind of get not tired of it, but you just kind of need
palate overload.
Yeah, it's like a palate overload. And that's how I think it is with rye. That's just my...
It's getting that way with finishes too.
Yeah, finishing is the same way. Yep.
It's getting too
I got
much.
that way with Pete the other night.
Hey,
I had so many different peated whiskeys that it was palate overload. After a little while, Octomore doesn't even show up.
Though, too.
Well, yeah, true.
The proof set me to bed early Friday night.
Yeah.
I just want to know why Amy Boehm is taking 1 hour to eat her Thai food.
Hey.
The one thing I like about rye whiskey, though, between distilleries and regions, there's such a difference.
Yeah, and there's a big difference with the different ryes that they use.
Yes.
Like the Still Austin rye is fantastic.
I mean, Kentucky, Indiana, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Texas.
Yeah, the differences in rye, like that, I love the fact that ryes are so different between ryes. It's like a scotch, right? I look at ryes a bit like a scotch because you can have such a variety in even aged rye versus an aged scotch, right? Is the same kind of way. Like you can have such a variety in flavor in that category. Bourbon has a variety because you can get like a crafty bourbon, like the things that like sexual chocolate and those bourbons are very different than like Sam Houston 14 that I had. They're like not even in the same they shouldn't even be in the same category, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I think happens with these things is with these ryes and scotches, and the peated also falls into that category where some of my favorite scotches are peated, but I can't drink peated scotch all night long. I can't.
No,
it just
wears me out. Been on this flight that Moose sent us Friday night. Holy crap!
Oh, geez.
I would never do anything.
Fantastic.
Oh, Moose sent us 6 different Kilhoman single casks and 3 Octomores. And we went through just about all of them Friday night, and I didn't make it too long, but they are all phenomenal.
Great, but dang, after 6 or 7 of them, it's kind of like the peat started to be overloading, and you didn't really catch, like, okay, now we're going to try the Octomore, which is supposedly it's like the highest peated one around, and it's like I'm not hardly catching any peat on this.
I don't get that much
peat on whiskey
Octomore. Actually, I'll be
recommend Shanks 2021 for the record.
Yep.
Shanks? I have not tried.
I think all Shanks are good. I mean, I wouldn't overpay for it, but I mean, like that should be what is Shanks? About $100, $110, somewhere in there.
Yeah. About that.
Is that Shanks? I can't remember. Now it's probably like one. That was
about the Bernheim. Have you tried that one? The weeded?
I have
The
not
regular or
tried
the
the
barrel
cast
proof?
strength. No.
Yeah, I haven't tried the barrel proof yet either.
I haven't seen the barrel proof, but I've seen the regular weeded one around here.
On the upside, in 2022, one pour would give me a headache. You're getting much better then, Mike. That's all I'm hearing.
Practice
Just
makes
above
perfect.
retail. So retail in 2021 of Shanks was about 105 bucks, I want to say.
Okay.
Yeah, 110. I would say it's worth a 110. I mean, that's a Michter's what, somewhere in the 100 proof range? Is that what Shanks was?
Yeah.
I think 110. Yeah.
Yeah. One time.
Yeah. I would say it's worth getting the Shanks. Shanks and what's the other one? Bomb Burgers. They're typically pretty good, and they're way more expensive now most of the time. Vic tried to get me to buy a Bomb Burgers for $165 in SoCal.
Dang.
So, Mark, I'll send you some of this before it's gone. This is a Lone Elm single barrel wheat
Okay.
that the Crusaders picked. They actually matched there and Will signed the bottle.
Dang,
That's
that's dark.
5 years in a 15-gallon barrel in Texas.
There you go.
Yeah, that's amazing. It lasted 5 years there.
It's really, really good, though. There's literally motor oil, but it's so sweet.
I just poured some of this one.
Ooh, there you go.
Cast strength. That's the 12-year, yeah?
Yeah, 12-year cast strength.
Dude, I was yeah, 120. That's kind of what I expected it to be, Mike, is about 120.
Dang.
Yeah, I think I think Michter's is better at higher proof in general. I don't like their lower proof stuff as much.
Yeah, I mean, there's the Sour Mash at 86 is a really good daily pour, though.
Dude, I have like 350 open bottles behind me. I don't have a daily pour.
I have a few, though.
Yeah, if
I
I
mean,
had to have
Turkey
a daily, it
101,
was
I
probably
mean, the
like
Gates
a
Taylor.
101
This-
turkey or something.
So Greg McDonald, you guys cannot tell him. I know he's in bed already in his nursing moo outfit.
Moo, yes.
Oh, there's a good one.
Greg McDonald got me this paper. It's like a 2019.
Mhm.
I don't know how to tell based on the laser code.
Nah, I have
But-
no video.
It's like it is probably one of the favorite bottles that somebody found for me this year.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Cool.
You know what I mean? Like it's just it's just different and it's basic and I love it. Yeah, it's so good.
I will say the
Yeah,
difference between that label and the new label, the new one was much sweeter, the first batch.
Sweeter and lighter.
Yeah.
You know?
Isn't it funny?
The old
Like
school 8-year-old, when we actually said, 101 proof, 8 years old.
Yep.
Those were better tasting than the newer ones now. The newer ones are lighter.
They're almost
And-
like an E.H. Taylor kind of profile. It's much sweeter.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's a little more sweeter, a little more light, more to everybody's palate sort of a thing,
where is Adam? Why didn't Adam jump on it
I
all?
think that's some of maybe Campari's, we
Yeah,
want to sell more,
exactly.
which I'm afraid of what's going to happen to Balcones with Diageo.
Yeah.
Yeah, to a degree, I would think. But, with Emma in there blending and, what's his name, Jason, I don't think they're going to let it slip too far from their normal grasp.
I mean, as
Of
long
what
as they got
what
cast
they
strength
want.
rye and single malt, I'm good.
Yeah,
I
their
got-
single malt's definitely going to be on the forefront, I would
I
think.
mean, the cast strength rye is freaking phenomenal.
I gotta leave,
Yep.
Mike. Cheers. Happy New Year, brother.
You're heading out. Thanks,
Hey.
man. Appreciate you,
Cheers,
brother.
Taylor.
Hey, man.
Appreciate
Cheers,
you,
man.
man.
See you later, brother.
Have a good night,
Happy
man.
birthday.
We'll see you on
Thanks,
Ken's
man.
stream in an hour.
No, I'm gonna get. I'll probably get on Bourbon fight.
No,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Oh, all right. See you, buddy.
All right, brother.
The
It's gas break.
Adam might jump on later. I forget like
Z-Man's
Z-Man
going
is
to
the
unload the
guy,
Miller
like-
truck. That's all that.
so Z-Man, when I'm dealing with anything, right? If I'm happy, sad, whatever, like he's not afraid to talk to me on the phone and be like, dude, stop fucking around. You know what I mean? Like he's so,
Yep.
you know, he handles guys that, I mean, the stuff he has to deal with on a regular basis, I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
even imagine. And
Mhm.
so the way he deals with people is just like, dude, are you being real right now? Or are you being dumb? You know, like
Yep.
there's bigger problems. Just fucking get over it.
There you go. Be straight up.
Yeah, for sure. Showers are overrated, especially so. Adam, I'll never forget one time. One of my favorite memories from this wasn't last year; it was a few years ago, a couple years ago. But I'm like, "Hey, dude, you all right?" Because this was one of the nights. Like all of a sudden, Adam did like the Irish goodbye,
Yeah.
and he was just gone. He was like, "I'm like, dude, he's still in the background, but he's not there. I don't know where he went. Like his camera's hot, but I can't see him." And he'll be, he's
Shut
like,
up.
"Shut up, Mike." Honestly, one of my favorite things that he ever said to me. He was like, dude, I woke up, the shower was running. He's like, I wasn't in the
Watch his
shower.
balls.
Yeah, it was like he woke up like 6 hours later and the shower was still running. He like
Oh.
turned it on to go take a shower and he was done. Like it was great.
It's like, how is it
That
January in
was-
Wisconsin and the guy in Arizona is wearing a toque?
Yeah,
Hey.
he's great. And then one of my other favorite, you know, is just freaking obviously HBR. Like, dude, the guy is hilarious. Several times he's been on, but that like waking up in his yard naked
Oh my gosh.
after
Sprinkler
trying to
wake you
bottle
up?
chug against Jason Busey, that makes sense.
Oh,
Oh,
I was
I
at
think,
goes
uh,
against Jason Busey
think-
and bottle chugs.
I was at Shane's house with Klein when I deleted that video completely. Like there is no evidence that night ever existed.
that's right, Shred. Yep.
oh my God.
I mean, he likes that hot though, Shredward. He like tends to heat it up a
What's up,
little
Shred?
bit.
What's going on, buddy?
Hop on here, Shred.
Yeah,
I
where's
woke up at
Shredward? He never
dawn.
comes on Livewire.
One Halloween, I woke up at dawn and I had my cat ears blinking, and I'm still in the car. And my roommate, the only reason she knew I was home but not inside, because we had a sliding door and my parking spot was right in front of it. And she looked out and she saw these ears. That's all she saw. And she came out and she goes, are you okay? And I went, oh, I just had a little nap. She goes, you've been out here all night. And I went, oh.
Yeah.
I have a story.
Well, maybe
like
I should
that.
go to
Well, not
bed then.
years, but in college, I walked to the bar, which was 6 blocks from my house, and I walked home. But I woke up in the bed of my pickup truck.
Oh, dang.
No.
I took your number one.
So yeah, I think this is my favorite bottle that I got last year is this Nashville Barrel small batch pick. I have another single barrel and it was good. But dude, this one like still boggles my mind how good it was.
Fantastic.
That's what I'm saying. Go get picks. You don't have to go get BTAC to
No.
get really good whiskey, right?
Yeah, I'll
Like
get these,
yeah.
you guys get this picks.
The best whiskey I had this year was that Copper and Cask that Darrell did. I don't know if you had any of that.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, MGP, yep.
That was-
I want to get a sample of that split stave rye, that Fargate that's supposed to be like Sprite.
yeah. Do
When
I
you
have
say
any more
go
of that?
get picks, what does that mean? I know I'm sounding quite naive.
No, you're
No, it's okay. No, Sparkle, it's good because sometimes we talk like people just know and they don't sometimes.
Yeah.
The
Bunch of
picks
nerds.
are so be it, you know, story time or your liquor store or channels, you know, like Mash and Journey or whatever, right? Like they do their picks, but they basically go and they go or barrels samples are brought to them and they pick a barrel that they love. Right. So it could be Russell's, it could be an MGP product of some sort. but they pick out these barrels that they pick out of 3, 4, 5, 6, depends on the situation that they're in on, and they pick the one that they like the most.
Ah, okay.
So your liquor store locally, it's typically going to be in one of your larger liquor stores, but there are some small ones that'll do small stores that will, get a pick, but you'll see that they'll always call it a barrel pick. When you look at the sign or you talk to one of the whiskey people, or the spirits people, they'll tell you like, oh, we have a pick that we did for this barrel. And so you can go and get the bottle. So Elijah Craig is one that a lot of liquor stores have done over the last few years. That's probably the most common one, actually, I think, over the last few years. But you'll see other ones, like it might be a local distillery where they do one. It might be, I'm trying to think of some other ones that you might see that are
Buffalo Trace even.
And
yeah, Buffalo Trace. Yeah, it could be Buffalo
I
Trace.
got to do a rare pick at John J. at Bowman Distilleries this year, courtesy of.
So
And
when I
Sparkle,
go
for the most
into,
part,
like,
when you
Total
go-
Wine and ask, what are your picks?
Mhm. Or
Yep.
if you're like looking at the
There you
shelf, they'll be on the shelf and it'll say like selected by Total Wine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or
So it depends on the
selected
store. If you have
by such and such liquors.
if you have a Total Wine where you're at,
Yeah.
they have like each store has like a dozen barrel picks.
They'll have a bunch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tatonka.
Okay.
Like my local store did a pick of Buffalo Trace. They put this sticker on it.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sometimes they'll have stickers like that they'll put on
Nice.
them.
It's
That'll be different.
it's pretty good. But last year they did a pick of Buffalo Trace, and it was much better than this one. So it kind of varies a little bit, but typically your picks are the better version, or at least somebody's profile of a better version of that particular type of whiskey.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
and I kind of think they're like the new allocated. Right.
kind of
So
sort of,
it's very much, it's hard
Limited
to go
release.
it's hard to get a stag. It's hard to get a whatever, but you're getting something that somebody tasted and was like, this is really good. Out of
Gotcha.
3 or 4 other options, this is the one I liked. And so that's
Yep.
where getting a pick is really good. Yep.
Right.
Nice. Thank you.
Yeah. Unique. That's there you go. So that was yours. Sparkle, did you have a favorite whiskey for 2023?
I had some pretty good ones, but like I said, the Weller that I got for Christmas,
107, yeah.
I've been savoring it. I like it a lot. I think it stands out for me. I have a couple still, Austin, that I found at Total Wine, and they were my go-to until I got this one. So this has definitely been a great one for me.
That's super cool.
Just
JH, thank you for sending that out.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank
that
you,
107 is such a
thank you.
tasty pour.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that
Broke me on
is
the
107.
notes, everything about it is so memorable, and I really like it a lot.
so I don't know how much you know about that bottle, Sparkle.
I don't.
So it's a weeder, there's a lot of weeders, but it's a weeder from Weller. I think all
Let's
Wellers are
explain what a
weeders.
weeder is.
Yeah, Wellers are all weeders.
It's a
But
weeder.
but that's allocated. So it in many places that is extremely hard to find.
I've never seen a
Most
bottle
places.
of that in my state.
Yeah.
So, Sparkle, a weeder means that there's more wheat in the mash bill than rye.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So it's 51% corn at least, and then more wheat than rye or barley
There's
or
usually,
anything else.
if it's a weeder, there's no rye. It's wheat.
Yeah, there's no rye, it's barley.
It'd be a 4 grain if it had rye in it.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying weeder, WEED as in dog. I'm like,
No, WHEAT. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
Got
whole
it
different
now.
topic.
Oh,
Got it now. Okay, that makes sense. Nice. Yeah, it's a beauty, all right. I like it.
you were
And
playing
Maker's
games
Mark is
earlier,
another
a
Shane?
lot of scotch,
weeder.
or I don't do a lot of bourbon
Sorry.
or scotch during the
No, I'm not
week. Although in the evening, I might have like 1 or 2 shots just to sort of mellow me out or whatever. And and this is beautiful.
There you go.
Yeah,
Good. Glad you like it.
beautiful.
But yeah, Maker's Mark is another heavy weeder.
Yep. Larceny.
Hmm.
Okay. Haven't had larceny yet. I'm thinking about getting it.
I'll send you a sample.
Yeah,
Oh,
larceny
okay.
barrel proof.
Thanks.
Yeah, larceny barrel proof is the way to go.
Okay.
I've got I don't know 4 or 5 different larceny barrel proofs.
Oh, nice.
I mean, anything if you want to go to the maker's route too.
Yeah, for sure, Makers.
Yeah,
So
the 46.
That's
the last live wire
Cast
Cast
stream
strength is the best
was
makers.
46 cast strength is the best.
17th? So it's been almost 3 weeks. I mean, it's been 2 full weeks since we did live wire, but like, is that like 21 days? Is that 21 days? Am I doing the
Yeah.
math right?
21
2 weeks
days.
is- yeah.
Dude, Shane, how many, like you and I have played games a lot in the last couple weeks. I haven't drank whiskey.
Wow.
Like Shane's like, oh, this, Booker's is so good. Oh my God, all these things are good. And I'm like, oh, so is my Snapple. I haven't really drank since the last, I had a
Cranberry
couple of
juice,
pours.
you had that infection. You were drinking a lot of cranberry juice.
Oh yeah, you did chug a larceny on live wire, Sparkle. But it was the small larceny. It was small
Yes.
larceny.
Yes, it
Little
was. It was a little sample.
Yeah,
That's correct. You're right. Yes.
It was that one.
yeah. There you go. There you go.
Yes, I did. You're right.
Wow.
Boy, that seems like forever ago.
Thanks for pointing out my shortcomings, Adam.
That was like forever ago.
Yeah, somebody just joined. Who is that?
Anthony, cheers, man.
Oh, I thought somebody was here.
Congratulations
So-
on the Steelers backdooring into the playoffs.
Hey, do not count them out.
Yep.
They may be down, but they're not always out.
Dude,
Green Bay's in, Pittsburgh's in. So
Tomlin has never had a losing season as the head coach of the Steelers.
Yeah, and yet they still want to fire him.
That just tells you a lot about their division, doesn't it?
Hey,
Thanks, Alex.
It's
How many
me,
is it?
Adam. It's me. You act like you haven't seen me in a while.
Uh-oh. I got to see what this is. My coworker just sent me a video of my
that
tenant.
can't be good.
Something's happening locally here.
Riveting.
Wow, law enforcement officers from multiple agencies were on scene for an unspecified incident near Motel Larimer County. What does that mean?
Sounds like fun.
It's not near you.
No, I'm not in Larimer. I'm in Weld County, but that Larimer's right next door.
It's close.
That's my neighborhood. They said police told them to avoid.
Well, then don't
Well,
go there.
I think everyone knows to avoid that neighborhood.
Yeah, we know that.
I don't
I
even
agree
know
with
what's
you, Big
going
Cat.
on. What is this? Oh, that's right
Wild
near
man with a
I-25.
whiskey bottle.
I'm with you, Big Cat. I'm with you.
Yep.
Mhm.
Elijah Craig was a little more tannic for my palate.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yes.
Well,
I
this-
have both.
This dram I've got certainly isn't tannic at all.
No? Okay.
Mm-mm. Actually, a little, almost like a caramel butterscotch on the nose.
Which
Dude, I
one-
wish I was good at
which
picking
one
up
is that,
notes like
if I-
you.
Which of the Elijah Craig is that?
Well, it's not bourbon. Of course, it's Scotch. It's a 30-year-old Duncan Taylor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've had that. I like it.
It's really good. So I
Smooth.
figured since I'm doing Scotch on my stream in a little while, I better not
Yeah, that
have
one is pretty
bourbon.
smooth.
But I was drinking a midwinter's night's dram earlier.
Right.
Hi, Adam. Oh, there you go. You
Yeah,
know.
that one is pretty smooth. I
Good.
remember-
Adam's here. I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
All right.
I got this.
Thank goodness you got
Hey,
here.
Adam.
It's
was
okay.
starting to
Vince.
float.
I forgive
Hey,
you.
Adam.
Cheers, everybody.
Hanging out in the
Cheers,
dark, are you?
Mark, Shane, Sparkle,
What's up, buddy?
Scott, Anthony.
Oh,
You
Cheers,
getting
fellas.
nervous? That day's coming.
Oh, dude, so close.
Hey, look, it's just 2 words. Once you study them, you'll have it.
Yeah, it's hell no.
Yeah, I still
No.
don't. Yeah,
No,
I'm
it's
still
called
struggling.
Yes, Dear.
no, it's oh shit.
Yes, dear.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
dear.
dear. Ask Shane. Works for
Happy
him.
wife, happy life.
I don't know. I think Sparkle could give me some better advice than you guys.
Yeah, definitely.
I think I probably could.
Yeah.
Now, she'll probably say, you should say, yes, dear.
But you
All
know
right,
what?
Yes, ma'am.
That's not always the case. I think the better line is interesting. Let's talk about that.
Yeah. Let's sure about that.
Okay.
That could
I'll
be
agree
too
with
bad.
that
Because
one.
it doesn't back you up against the wall like you're just saying yes and dismissing.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
It's
Mm.
less dismissive and it sort of makes you look like you're interested. You're not just
Mhm.
going to put a period at the end of that.
Okay.
Well, I'm
Alex,
always
that's really
interested in what
encouraging,
my wife
Alex.
has to say.
Appreciate that.
Hey, I didn't
I'm
get to be
interested
this
in what my
old
wife
without
has to say,
experience.
but most of the time she's wrong, but still, you know.
You know what? I've been through 2. Definitely gone through the highs and the lows, so I'm ready for the 3rd, and I know it's going to be a good one. So
I'm on my first, and I'm 20 years in, so I'm doing all right.
come on, baby, come on.
Patience and cooperation and communication are the 3 keys right there.
That's where I'm at in my life.
Yeah.
I can do
Those are
half
the
that.
3 keys. Yeah.
Well, I'm sitting at 25 years in, going on 26.
Thanks, Jay.
There you go.
Appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate
Cheers to you. there.
Nice.
it. Mark.
Of course, it doesn't hurt when Tom calls me the queen of our domain, and you know,
Well, that's just
and-
saying the truth there. Come on.
That's
What are
right.
you
That's
talking
right. And he goes, "Hey, you know, happy wife, happy life," and I'm like, "You bet."
about? Yeah.
Exactly right.
I mean, you drink whiskey, so Tom's got a bad bitch. No doubt.
There you go, Mike Brock. I'm in the detached garage
I
right
love it.
now.
I
There
love
you
it.
go.
No
That's the
offense.
way
No
to do it.
offense. All right.
You weren't here when I showed what he gave me for Christmas.
No, I was in chat. I saw it. I
You
saw
saw
That was
it?
awesome.
I mean, what a great spouse is
Oh
that,
yeah,
right?
yeah, that's amazing because
Talk
you get to
about
blend up
support.
something that's to your palate, like something
Talk
that
about support, man.
yeah, stuff you know you like that you can put in there and be like, let me try this, and
Hmm.
Yeah.
maybe it's
No, he's
amazing, maybe
The
it's
fuck?
very supportive.
damn, Mike Brock. Cheers to you, buddy.
Will Zirk, are you in Windsor right now? What the fuck?
Holy shit, Will Zirk is in chat. What's up?
Dude,
Will
get
Zirk?
here and let's drink. I got a bed for you, bro. We're good.
Will Zirk, how are you not passed out by now?
If he's here, like I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, how are you still?
I think
sober,
he's just
bro?
messing with you because you said the text messages.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, my coworker sent a note and it was like there's a bunch of police shit going on in Windsor.
Will Zirk's like, I'm in your neighborhood.
I'm trying to find you.
Heads up.
Dodging and weaving.
That was perfect.
Wow, way to
timing,
tease
dude.
me, Will.
Heads up, dude.
Okay,
Mike,
yeah, that
I do have a
dude,
bottle.
this thing is so fucking good. Did you have this, Adam, when you were here?
No, I don't think I tried that.
What a dumbass.
No. I should
Slacker.
appreciate that I didn't
Yeah.
drink your favorite bottle of the year. That's
I'm
what-
just saying. Are you in Windsor?
Oh, Will Zirk. Get to Mike's house, dude. Drink his whiskey.
Get here, bro.
Sure.
I mean, Windsor ain't that
Get a
big.
spare
You probably
bedroom,
walk a
come
block
on.
over. You're at Mike's house.
Ooh, is that a bottle chug, Adam?
Yeah.
Oh,
the old
goodness.
It's a
Jack
kill.
Daniels.
It's a kill.
Single barrel. You gotta
Goodbye, 128.6 proof.
It's a kill.
And she gone.
Hey.
Windsor, Canadian.
Dude, did you text me, Will? I haven't seen your text message. Dude, I haven't
Will Zirk
drank
doesn't
in.
text. He just shows
Is that
up and
21
says,
days?
"Yo."
I haven't drank in 21 days. I'm getting tipsy.
It was funny yesterday, Mike. You were like, "Yeah, I was wanting to have whiskey." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm going to bed."
I know. I was like, dude, let's have some drinks.
I felt bad. I'm sorry.
Hey, Mike.
Oh,
In a darky
sorry, why am I
background there,
throwing
Adam.
I was looking
Dude,
to see
I'm
if
just
Will
trying
texted me.
just trying to keep the thing going. Mike's got me soloed.
Well, Mike's doing the best he can.
I'm trying. I haven't drank in 3 weeks.
Maybe you need to. Maybe that'll improve
Because
it.
Shane
Mike's at
wouldn't
3
do
ounces
drunk
tonight,
Call of
and he's
Duty with me
fucking
last
lit.
night.
Bro, if I'd known it was drunk Call of Duty, I'd have been on it.
No, you said I need a break.
But if you just said, "Hey, we're gonna stream and it's gonna be drunk Call of Duty," then I would have been done. I'd have been on it.
Shane
Dark
would've
Knight
showed up and
Rises
not know.
was one of
He
her-
would've been like, "Where's
one
the
of-
Call of Duty?"
Oh,
Dark Knight Rises. Which one? Who did that pick?
Dude, that sounds like a fake bottle.
Yeah.
No, someone did that. I don't remember who did the Dark Knight.
No, you did. You did a fucking Batman one.
Yeah, I did Fortnite Rises, but I don't know who did
Fortnite.
Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
But I know someone did. Someone did do a Dark Knight
Because
Rises.
it's still available.
Oh, they did a Dark Knight Rises? Isn't that
Yeah.
almost the
I
same
can't
thing?
remember who it was though.
So-
Are you going to sue him?
No, not at all. Why would I do that?
It's like Bourbon
Hey,
Bros or some bullshit.
Should I go to a
something like
Bardstown
that.
event on January 18th in Denver?
Why, you got something else going on?
There's dinner. What day is 18th?
Be
18th
honest.
and when?
They're
Is it
bringing,
Thursday?
like- oh,
Is it
yeah.
Thursday?
Chris said that he's not really here. Okay.
Oh.
Oh,
All right, this can be my
Brian
last
was
four.
always him causing the ruckus. I got you.
When is it, Mike?
The 18th of January.
That's a Thursday, isn't it?
Yeah, go to that. Go to that, dude.
Dude, I might go to that. Oh, Z-Man's in the back room. Sorry, Z-Man. Oh, John Kranz.
Hey, what's up, John Kranz? That's not Z-Man. That's Z-Man.
Cheers, Adam. Appreciate you, brother.
Z-Man, how was your
Z-Man.
dump? Did it go well?
I was on Anthony's stream. It was great, brother.
Hey,
Oh, Anthony's live already?
You're on Anthony's
He's
stream?
over here.
What the hell, man?
Anthony's right here. Anthony's live already?
I am.
Yeah.
So,
Nice.
so what Z-Man is saying is he's a time traveler, and he's already went and checked out Anthony's stream, said it was good to go.
There you go.
Hey,
No, Anthony took down a thumbnail. And
Z-Man's been to Vegas and he's already taken a dump on that.
Hey, Mike, tell Bardstown how many subs you have. They might give you some of the good stuff.
I don't think they realize that we're a pretty big deal.
then they'll pay you to put your name on their bottle. You don't want to do that. Then you gotta
They're
like,
like, whoa, you got that many subs? Damn.
Yeah, so I was chatting with talking to a guy that's a woodworking YouTube streamer. And he kind of brought into perspective what YouTubers make money-wise.
Yeah.
at 100,000 subs. So he has 85,000 subs. And so, which is a big, whiskey tube stream if we had anywhere near that. But I'm pretty sure in about 25 years, we'll be close to that.
Bro, it's only like 100 times what you got.
That's
Yeah,
right, Moose. Yep. He changed tubes. That's
So at 85,000 subs, they make about $5 per 1,000 views.
Really?
Dang.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy is the videos I see getting views are those fucking bourbon hunt people. They'll have like 15,000 views and they'll have like 200 subs. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how does that equate?
It's
So hold on.
$425 a month.
No, so they get like, what was it, $260,000 on average per video that they post. So they don't do lives like we do. So it's produced. They also do shorts. So if you think about like 265,000 views, they make about $1,500 for that video, which is not bad, right?
Is that
Make
a
more
year or
bourbon hunting
just
videos
one
because
at
you're
265,000 views. So Livewire gets like 3 to 350 on a video, 350, not 350,000.
on a live, but go
Yeah,
ahead
on a
and
live.
post
We don't
like
do
a
produced,
bourbon
but even
hunting-
our produced content, a lot of times is under 100. But so they get about 10 times the number of views on their shorts, but they make 5 cents a view on their shorts. So 95% of their income, or revenue from ads, and this is just ads. This isn't taking Patreon or anything else into account or sponsors or anything. This is just ad revenue from YouTube. And I'm probably going to get this is probably going to get shut down by YouTube because I'm saying all this. But so yeah, 95% of what they make from YouTube is on their long produced content at $5 per 1,000 views, and it's 5 cents per view on their shorts.
And the problem is most creators are not going to do a video that's 20 minutes or longer because nobody wants to fucking watch it. And when you do a hunting video that's 35 to 40 minutes, we all are like Ruzel. We're going to watch that shit.
Yep. So if you think about it, it's
why do I
when
care what
somebody
you
has
can find?
100,000 subscribers. So 105% or 105 times what we have.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll take as many views on my shorts as possible, but hey.
So he said that his shorts drive subscribers. They just don't generate revenue. So he gets more subscribers from his shorts.
That's right, Shred.
Which really,
you want to look at my shorts, as many views as possible.
Sparkle, that's lifetime. So like over a course of it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the lifetime of the video. Yeah.
Oh.
Huh.
That's
So
the most
shorts,
that video will ever make.
The shorts drive more subscribers because you can get all this analytics from YouTube. The shorts drive the subscribers, but the long videos drive the ad revenue that they get. So it's I just thought it was interesting how, they, how it really impact, because woodworking, for example, woodworking streams have way more subscribers than anybody in YouTube, right? Like it's not even it's not like the largest. I mean, although I will say that, Whiskey Vault, they are a large YouTube stream in general, right? Like they're not, and they're also the original. So it makes sense. They're like 500,000, which is a lot, but there are woodworking YouTube channels that have 2, 3, 5, 7 million subscribers.
Wow.
Not mine. I have 183.
You're bordering on 1 million already, Slapshot, and you don't even know it.
You're close.
You're a big deal.
I mean, we get to watch you play with your wood.
Hey, I'm over 100. I'm a big deal, right, Mike?
Yes,
Hey,
you are.
my daddy said you're special.
Big deal.
I just subbed to
Shred,
your
if that were
channel.
the case, I would have gotten
thank you,
a
Sparkle.
hell of a lot more views a long time ago.
Are we talking boobs or moobs?
Boobs.
Okay.
Well, I keep saying my wife should stand behind me on the lathe and just wear a bikini top, and then I'd get the subscribers.
Not gonna lie, I just ordered Jack in the Box.
Mhm.
Are you
Are they
talking
going to
about
deliver it unlike the pizza place?
No, the pizza place takes like 4 hours.
Yeah, and we didn't get it.
Yeah, we never got it. Yeah,
Did you?
like you're
did
waiting
you,
there.
Did you order something for Logan?
Yeah, it was. That's why I ordered it. Was for Logan.
It was not for him.
Right.
Logan.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Frankie got
Logan, and
fried
I
with
wanted some
Ultimate
Dan Welch
cheeseburger.
roast.
I'll be honest, like I get full so fast right now, but Frankie ordered Thai fried rice yesterday, and she's like, "We'll just share it tonight." Like I still have over half of it left, and so she made her plate, and then I had Thai fried rice, what was left, and I was like, "Oh, I'm pretty full." Not anymore.
Not now. Not now, bitch.
Doesn't last long.
What? The old dragon
Yeah.
bone's
Hey,
kicked
thanks,
in,
Big
and he's
Cat.
not
That's
full
how you
now.
subscribe.
Yeah.
Now I have 185. I'm getting there.
Yeah, if you have a few pours and it's like, oh man, I'm
Yeah.
hungry.
I'm with you, Mike. I think the people that do like just
Mm.
haul videos are
That's-
lazy.
Yeah, that's what I prefer too. But honestly, the ones that do the hunting videos are the ones that are getting the fucking views, which is
Yeah, but
So
because their subs
hey,
don't amount to their views at all. Like they got crazy amount of views on a 200 sub channel.
So based
Yeah,
on
it's all the
that
people that are traveling. They're like, "Oh, where do they live? Oh, I'm going on vacation that area." I'll
I
go
love
see
how
where I can get off their
JH
video."
just knows me.
So based on
JH,
Adam's
you get me.
based on Adam's statement, I watch a guy called Blue Gabe, and anybody that's a car guy knows Cletus McFarland.
Yeah.
And the shit that those guys put out, Cletus has over 1 million subs. Blue Gabe has 800 subs, and he's everywhere in Florida that we all want to be. Like you said, Scott, those fucking dudes will just continue to get subs, and they're making money, but they're keeping it fucking real. And that's
Dude, Weston Champlin, man, when he does stuff on cars,
this dude when he throws up videos, I watch all of his
Probably
shit.
my
because
bro.
it's so
Dude,
fucking
there's a woodworker called the Bourbon Moth. He has like
Like-
1.1 million subscribers. I'm trying to get him to come on Livewire, but he ignores me.
yeah.
He thinks I'm a stalker. Oh, he thinks I'm-
Yeah, they don't.
Say
Like,
this.
wait, how many subs do you have? What?
He has almost 1.1. Yeah, he's like, you have almost 100 subscribers. I'm there.
He's like, how much you paying me, bro?
It's wild to see somebody that has 800,000 to 1 million subscribers.
Dude,
And
there's
the
this
videos
guy.
that-
It's called Woodworking for Mere Mortals, and he is. It's almost hard to watch. He's like,
but they're so
I mean,
good
I'm
at
a
what they
dork
do.
too, so I don't want to be critical, but he's a dork. And he has like 2.5 million subscribers. Every freaking video he puts up is like 500,000 views.
Wow.
So do
Well,
the
my
math. on
woodworking
500,000
videos,
views. If he does,
like-
if he does 2 videos a week at 500,000 views, that's like freaking $3,000 a week.
Really?
40% of the people that watch my turning videos are not you guys. I have no idea who they are. They're just
Yeah, and it's
people.
Yeah.
because you could tell who's a subscriber and all that, but think of like that's just in ad revenue, any sponsor revenue. So Bourbon Moth has 1 million subscribers, right? If he does, let's say $500,000 in ad revenue, he probably has that in sponsor revenue. Like look at what the junkies are able to do with their views because the audience is so targeted in the YouTube sponsorships, right? Like you're targeting people that are specifically interested in that thing. It's not like, a Super Bowl audience, which is they pay way more for, right? A Super Bowl audience doing Tostitos, they're paying $1 million a second or whatever. But this is targeted to the things you sell. Like that, they make a lot of money on their sponsorships. Like it's not even the ad revenue. Pretty sure we'll never be there on Livewire, but
Well, and people
You never know.
people bitch
Always
about that.
looking for a Tostitos sponsorship to Livewire whiskey. So
Tostitos.
yeah, dude, this Nashville barrel is the best bottle I had last year.
Good for you.
Anyway, I just thought it was interesting, like how YouTube works. I don't know, like having that conversation with that guy was pretty interesting.
I
And a
didn't
lot of
realize
people,
that people could make that much money. You know, I figured most of the time it wasn't. YouTubers weren't making very much money at all, except unless you had a good Patreon or something like that.
Yeah,
No,
most of it comes from
Whiskey
Patreon.
Tube, you know, the
Yeah,
Whiskey
so-
Vault, and Whiskey Tribe, like they have a huge Patreon. I'm a member of their Patreon as well.
You don't have to be a Patreon on a YouTube channel. Like I told you, go look at Cletus McFarlane. He has a first channel and a second channel, and he's been up for a few years. The dude's got fucking like 2 or 3 million fucking subs, and he's making 6 figures. He started out as he was going to be a lawyer, and he told his mom and dad, "Hey, I'm not doing a lawyer thing. Oh, I like working with cars. And people are watching me. They're watching what we're doing." And it blows my mind when I fucking watch the dude. I'm like, fuck, dude, you're doing good for yourself. We love you. So
I got a good buddy of mine in he's up by Fort Worth, and that's what he does. They work on cars. You know, they take your Cadillacs and things like that and soup them up and put turbos in them and all this other kind of stuff. Up to horsepower and everything else.
I started out watching the Roadkill Crew with David Freiberger, who was the original senior editor of Hot Rod magazine that we all collected as kids. And they do events. I do a drag race event once a year. It's called Duct Tape Drags. And them fucking dudes they're 800,000 subs.
Quarter to get
And
away
they're collecting money for it.
14-7.
Wow.
So, Mike Brock, what bottle or a couple of bottles are you curious about right now?
Cool. See ya.
Because you're right, like a lot of whiskey collectors, which is what I feel like I am more than a whiskey drinker, not a collector. But a lot of whiskey collectors, we don't really think about, like, if we were on a budget and wanted something good to drink, we don't think as much about that, right? So I'm curious what your options are that you're like, oh, I'd like to know about this one, I'd like to know about that one, etc.
And you know what, Mike Brock, we all have certain bottles we go to, and they're not expensive by any means. And a lot of us will be the first ones to tell you some of our better bottles that we enjoy regularly are that $25, $30 bottle, $40 bottle. I mean, it's exactly.
Mike's got it right
All
there.
has
Wild
up
Turkey
there.
101.
Adam has.
Old Granddad 114.
Yes. For $20 or less on Old Granddad 114. The picks from Buffalo
Cooper's Craft
Trace.
100.
Yeah.
Lucky 7, it depends on the Lucky 7.
Yeah, that's a loaded question.
That Craig
$100 Lucky 7 is probably not worth it.
Proprietor.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a proprietor. That would be a, what is it called? The Jokester or
I mean, the Alvin Williams white label. And
yeah.
101 you can't go wrong with.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Wild Turkey 101. Russell's 10, as Lopez was talking about. That is something you can't get. The
JTS Brown.
Here.
if you can get JTS Brown and you're not in
That bottle
The 100 proof,
Anthony
yeah.
has, that bottle
Right
Anthony has is freaking fantastic.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah. You can
You
find
need to mirror your
you can find a
camera.
Dan Putter proof. That's really good too.
Ta-da.
Yeah, the Dan.
Yeah, it is, but that's the beauty of this community, Mike. If you have any questions, like in a chat like this, ask somebody. Like, what is that like? Is it like something else? Would I like it? Like, that's
Penelope 4 grain. It's low proof.
Shut your mouth.
I'm telling you right now, it's freaking good. I hate
Hey, the
Penelope. in
toaster's
general,
pretty good too.
But the Penelope 4 grain, like 80 some proof, it's freaking delicious.
Yeah, if Mike,
I don't
if you
like it,
can
but my
find
wife
William
does.
LaRue Weller, just buy it.
If you can find a 46 cast strength makers,
Yeah, that one's good.
Mhm.
Michter's 25. It's a
Yeah,
buy
there you
all
go.
day.
Oh, even just the Michter's regular line, the American, the sour, all those.
Yeah, like I said, Brian, like sour mash is a great daily pour for like $30.
Yep. Yeah, that Knob Creek 9 is not bad.
Yeah, Knob Creek
recently
100
had
is
tried
really
a sample
good.
of the
Yep.
12. Holy crap.
The
that one is
Cedar Ridge barrel
fantastic.
proof. That's a good one.
Cedar Ridge has actually surprised me a little bit. I kind of like the Cedar Ridge shit. They're
Even
doing some good
their
stuff.
bottle and bond bourbon is really good.
Pretty fantastic.
Their
Well,
port rye is really good too.
That's
Well,
my
I mean,
favorite cheap.
amazing.
That's my
Quintessential.
favorite
Yeah.
cheap ass bourbon.
Well, Mike was okay. Hold on, Mike is like, I get the freaking $50 and $60 bottles. Fucking quit boring me with that shit. He's like, when I get to $100, I need to know if that shit's worth it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
That makes
So,
sense.
so I'll
Hook
tell
up with
you,
some of
after
us, get some
$85, after $85 to $100, it's a point of diminishing returns.
Yep.
It can be.
At $60, the Cedar Ridge quintessential single malt.
Yeah.
If you
Best
like
thing
single
I
malt.
found is get some samples. If you can get some samples or go to a bar and get a pour
Yes.
of, whatever you're interested in.
Well, the thing is,
do
there's
that.
so many
Oh, yeah.
people that will see in here that will send you samples.
Yes.
Mike, you
I mean,
just
a lot of us have got a lot of bottles that we're not going to drink all of it for sure.
Wait,
And we don't mind sending out a sample or two here and there.
did Adam fall asleep again? If he fell asleep, I'm so happy right now.
Maybe he's in the shower.
He probably had to go talk to a man about a horse.
No,
I
Yeah.
He might be in the shower.
He could
Yeah,
be.
Jay, you're right.
Wow.
$100 is kind of, well,
Yeah, that's getting to the
A lot
high
of
end
things are
of
getting
what
to
you want
that
to spend
point,
on the
though. That's
bottle
the
right
problem.
there.
yeah, I would say $100, like over $100 is a bad spot. Like $100 and less, there's a ton of value. When you get like to 110, like 110, right? Like that's where you start to be like, I can find
Yeah.
something for under 100 that's
Yeah.
as
Or
good.
two bottles.
$60, you can get a Knob Creek store pick at 120.
Freaking
And be
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
dude,
happy.
50, $60 for a Knob Creek 120 proof. Like, dude,
Not-
that all
nine-
day.
At least a
If
9-year
you just
pick.
want to
I
have good
wish.
whiskey, that's what you do.
Yeah. All
Knob
right.
Creek
Okay,
store
Mike,
picks around here are getting to be 85.
This is my
Yeah,
number
those
one.
are 60 here, though.
What is that,
But he-
Shane?
Bookers.
Ooh, 2023-03. That's your
that is my
favorite.
number one. That is my number one for this year.
Dude, you're a vag. You said that just because you know I don't have it.
No, I said that because I've got 4 down in the bar, and I know you're going to have one.
Oh, okay.
He's
In
got-
in Utah next month.
yeah, Shane's a badge.
Maybe sooner.
Oh, maybe sooner. The man, it's cold down here. Who else? Anthony, what was your favorite whiskey from last year?
I knew you were going to ask me that, but I'll tell you what, there was quite a few that I can say that I enjoyed, but and I think I still have it here. Let me just turn around.
Mike Brock, I will trade with you all day long for
I
you.
was gonna say, Mike, if you're finding EH or barrel proof, you're doing way better than probably.
Dude, if you're getting
We
any
can't
Taylor
find
barrel,
EH Taylor barrel.
get a second one, call me. Sorry,
200 bucks
Anthony.
for
Go
that
ahead,
bottle
buddy.
there. Yeah.
So let me
I'd
give you
80
two.
for mine.
The first one I really thoroughly enjoyed was this 16-year-old MGP Bull Run, the pick from Liquor lineup from
You gotta mirror your or unmirror your camera there, buddy.
you can't see me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it's
it's
backwards.
everything's
You gotta
backwards.
stand
I
on
don't know
your
if I
head
can
and
do
read
it for you. Let me see.
Anyway, well, I didn't touch the settings. I just clicked it and it just
Yeah.
popped everything on. So,
All I can do is kick you.
Yeah.
so anyway,
In the net.
Bye.
Oh,
So-
That wasn't the
it's-
right thing. Sorry.
it's a 16-year-old MGP pick. It coming in at 122 proof, finished in a Pinot Noir cask. And I was never big on wine finishes until I tried the 15-year last year. And I think you had it too, Mike, when we went to Liquor Lineup for Whiskey Weekend when you were here.
Mhm.
So they had a 15-year that previous year. This year they did a 16 in it. And then I opened up this particular scotch as a 22-year-old from Tobermory Distillery, distributed by Alexander Murray. Okay. And wow, this thing is absolutely freaking amazing. And I held on to this thing for 2 years before I cracked it. So I had it just sitting on the shelf. And when I did a flight for my sister and brother-in-law this past April, I took about 10 bottles of different scotches with me.
Mhm.
And I did a tasting for them because they told me, oh, I don't like peat. I'll fix you. So I started from one end and worked their way up. And I didn't open this, but I opened it down there for the first time. And this was terrific. Terrific.
Pettit?
The price jumped $60 for this
Dang.
bottle
Whew.
when I bought it. Oh, 2020 late, I think it was. But yeah, and this is a pick from Total Wine. And oh my gosh. So this
Holy
bottle's
shit.
like
Zach
160
Pettit
now.
is lurking.
Mhm.
Freaking Giselle still hasn't joined for the record, but Zach Pettit is lurking. Zach, I've got bottles for you, dude, that you have to come get, dude, for the record. Just saying.
So anyway, those are my two in my top for this past year. And I was never a fan of the wine finish until there. And I was like, oh my God, it was a fantastic job. But 16-year-old MGP is not bad.
Oh,
Oh, heck no.
Mhm.
There you go.
Anyway,
dude, it kind of boggles my mind when I realize they have multiple mash bills, and this is just the noob in me. Is MGP being the same distillery can have such different flavor profiles between bottles. It boggles my mind. I don't know how much they're doing different with mash bills, but it boggles my mind that things can be so different from the same distillery.
Because they got warehouses on top of warehouses, brother.
If you can find any of the Huling Station single barrels, that's Old Dominic. That's a 44% rye MGP mash bill.
No.
Those are really, really good.
Dude, I swear to God, Adam fell asleep. What a
Texas.
fucking dick.
Yep.
you might
Hey,
be
Mike
good at
Brock,
it.
no. I would much rather use a video in YouTube to figure out if I want to go spend money on something than I would to see somebody hunting something I can't get.
I
Yes.
agree.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You also have to find somebody that has your same flavor profile,
Yep.
Yeah.
Even better.
because
So
I've had people recommend a great bottle and I've gotten it and I'm like,
Yeah.
what in the hell did you drink? Because
It's
So,
not
Mike,
what I thought it was.
exactly.
Sorry.
Just
Mike,
sells.
I agree with
You
you,
just
Scott.
you gotta keep going, bro. Like that's how you fall asleep better.
so Mike, remember the museum store we went to here?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So there's a guy that did a video of the original store, and that's in the South from here. And I've been in there. And believe me, there are some museum pieces wrapped around there that anybody that's a true collector would look at and drool at. But $500 for a Jack Daniel 12-year, you can go pound salt.
Yep.
But anyway, so he did a video on that,
Agreed.
and he does videos. He lives up in Salt Lake, I think it is, and he comes down, does videos here just of this hunt. I mean, it is a nice place. There are some terrific bottles there. I
Cheers,
mean,
Bobby.
absolutely epic.
Cheers,
But-
Bobby.
Hey, Bobby.
But
Hey,
yeah,
Bobby.
we just
Cheers, buddy.
it's just
Get on here,
ridiculous.
Bobby.
But
I
I
know.
could see his point is, he's like we all do. We would rather hear a review on something and know the palate of that person to help us decide, are we going to spend
Well,
that $120 or $150 on?
Yeah,
the
let me know
bottle?
before I go to the store. Is
Yeah.
it worth?
Yeah, exactly. And
Exactly.
that's why I was saying
Here's
about
Lee.
samples too. You know.
Yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
Somebody needs to post Anthony's link for his upcoming live in 19 minutes.
Yep.
So I got
Well,
quarter.
I'm not a mod, so I can't do it.
But
Who's not a mod?
I'm not.
I'm not.
but
So that's
I don't
anyway,
even know who's a mod right now. Oh, Storytime's a mod now. I'll make you a mod.
I was on
Well,
Anthony's
that's
stream already.
questionable.
So
Oh,
but
Are
anyway,
you a
I'm gonna
mod,
pop
Anthony?
off since you guys.
Well, I need
have
to jump
got
off,
the
y'all
reins
folks.
pretty good. I just
Peace,
had
love,
to
and
pop
whiskey,
on
y'all.
and
See you,
visit.
Mark.
I'll see y'all in a
Appreciate
little
you,
bit.
brother.
Good
Thanks
night.
for being here,
I'll be
dude.
hanging out in chat anyways.
cheers,
Let me
Mark.
get a little more of my glass
Night.
here just to say, cheers, everybody. Great seeing you.
Wait,
I gotta go get ready for a stream here. So
Sounds great.
Let's do
hey,
it.
Anthony.
okay.
Love you,
What?
brother.
Whoa, Greg McDonald's
And then
awake.
and then Mike just covers him up.
Oh,
Brings
he's got to
cheers.
get your moo on here, Greg. Come on.
Yeah, look at that, Scott.
Yeah.
See how I did that?
Mhm.
What's this right here? We got to
What the
get rid
fuck
of this.
happened to you, Mike? You got darker or what?
There we go.
There you go.
No,
Pay the power bill, brother. There you go.
yeah. Where's fucking Greg McDonald? It's only like not
Dude,
even
his
midnight
nurse
there, and I
he's
know
only
he's
awake
retired.
Now,
from it.
at specific
He's
time.
only awake because he had to pee.
Get your moo on here, buddy.
No, Mike McDonald, he ain't gonna get on here until he fucking his wife tells him he can go in the bar.
So Mike Brock, story time is basically a club. What do you call it?
So
Sean?
yes, it's a private barrel club, but don't talk about that. He's in Indiana. I'm a Hoosier. I was born in Lafayette, Indiana. I am a Hoosier. Mike, email me. I got you, buddy. I got
Purdue sucks.
Oh my God,
you. Crayons?
Jack in the Box is on its
You
way.
know,
Listen,
My younger brother went to Purdue. I went to Wisconsin. So
oh,
I did a lot of
mean,
work at Purdue. I did a lot of work at IU. I did.
I mean, I had a lot
just
of
say
fun
that-
in Lafayette, though. I will admit.
that's where I
John,
grew up, baby.
Hold on, I gotta get this for Anthony. I'll be right
all
back.
the sports in Indiana kind of suck.
Well, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the football
And that's
does.
coming from
Jesus.
Shane. That's coming
Big
from
Lee, I
Nebraska.
swear to God, you
That's-
better stop.
All the football
mean-
in Indiana sucks. So I'm
I
not-
mean, Nebraska did beat Indiana this year.
I swear.
it doesn't take much to beat Indiana, though.
It wouldn't
That's-
take much, but
I used to go to the Notre Dame games.
My girl Sparkle.
My dad,
Notre Dame is cool, though. I like Notre Dame.
we
my
want Notre
dad
Dame to
and
join
his
us.
three
We
brothers
want them to
went
be
there. And of course, this was back in the 70s that I used to go. And it was so exciting. I loved it.
Yeah.
I just want to get touched by a priest, but
Bro, that's Penn State. That's where I went. That's where I got my PhD. Was Penn
That
State.
explains
that's
a
like
whole hell of a
that's
lot
like
there,
the
Shane.
South Park. It's like
Wow.
Penn State. We like being a little behind in the locker room at halftime. It's
So Shane, weird story, weird tangent about the Penn State thing. I was actually at the game, the Husker versus Penn State game, right after that
Yeah.
scandal dropped.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about the scandal. Yeah, go ahead.
We don't have to talk about the scandal, but I was at the game.
But look, bro.
That was by far the weirdest experience I've ever been
Everyone's
in
like,
my entire life.
Are we supposed to clap? I
was like,
know.
I don't know like what to do. Like, and
see
then
the
you
thing.
have
My younger brother went to Purdue, and we went to a Purdue Indiana game in '98.
Oh wow.
We
Yeah.
went down there. It was Breeze against Antoine Randall for Indiana. And I just remember, like, what the fuck? We had like galvanized troughs to pee in, like the Purdue Stadium.
Got your distillery, Boston Scallion.
Hey, cheers, Greg.
What you think
Greg,
about
see you
that,
got
Greg?
I see you got the Christmas present on I gave you. You son of a bitch.
I wore it to the fucking Web Theater for Christ.
You didn't wear it nowhere. You ain't fooling nobody. You threw that thing in the trash. Tell me the truth.
Take me off, Mike. I've had enough of this shit.
You've been on it for 10 seconds, Greg. Fight
Wrong
through
button.
it, brother.
Cheers, Greg.
Cheers, all.
Oh, where's Shits? Hold on. I'm going to hide Shits. Apparently he went. He's like having sex right now.
Yeah, just shut him off.
I don't want to know.
Here I was
Come on,
ready.
do
thought
it
he
on
was-
screen at least. Come on.
All right. What do you think? This was the other present my wife got me.
Oh, nice.
That's right. That's right.
What do you think, Greg?
You look very dapper, Mike.
And I look like a hipster if I do this.
There you go. You look French.
You look like a
Sure.
boomer that's trying to be hip, and it's
Oh yeah. I'll keep it straight.
yeah.
Turn it sideways.
So my dad, growing up, my dad always had these kind of hats for the record. They were more flat bill like Greg's is because he was old like Greg. But
So,
Greg,
Zach,
I'm
you
just
and
kidding. I love you, Greg. I'm just
like
playing.
crashing at my place then?
You know, I was going to offer to get you a Booker's if you needed one, but fuck you. You're on your own.
Oh, I thought you were gonna get me a freaking
You get nothing.
whatever that is. I can't even think of it.
So, Scott, the way Zach puts it up, you guys
Parker's
be crashing
Heritage.
at my place?
You just pointed at 57 fucking bottles. What?
Parker's Heritage, Greg. That's what I'm looking for.
Which one? There's 17 of them.
I want the new one, the rye.
We got it locally. I passed on it.
I have a bottle.
Oh, that's not good if Shane passed on it.
Who had it?
Ooh, excuse me.
Matt.
If
Oh,
Shane
what do
passed
you
on
want?
it, it's way too expensive for me.
How much did he want?
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot. And that's why I told you he only got one bottle.
He must have been fucking drunk when he sold me my bottle then.
But you know, we're getting the full proofs this week, so that's cool. We're getting our lower full proofs this week.
Picks?
Yeah, pick.
Are you gonna give me one?
I'm gonna try and finagle a few, yeah.
Finagle.
Yeah, you gotta, what do they call that? What do my kids say?
I love free shit.
You gotta finesse. You gotta finesse
Oh.
them.
Finesse.
Hey, I emailed you, Brock.
Yeah, Mike, it's good to have you hanging out here, dude.
Oh, 100%. Dude,
I don't know that I've seen you hanging out, at least chatting much.
I'm hooking that bro up.
Glad to have you here. I hope you don't mind, Greg.
Brock,
you know.
don't wait too long. I mean, it'll take fucking Shane's, 2.5 fucking
Oh,
years.
you're
to
the
get
one
in here,
pissing
then.
and
Hey,
moaning about
hey,
not buying
you know
shit
what?
over $100.
Pigsley?
And every bottle on that fucking top shelf I see is over $100.
Yeah, I'm poor.
So,
Greg,
thanks
you
to
know.
Moose,
Oh yeah,
that's-
yeah. You're poor and I'm fucking thin.
Well, that's a
Dude,
lot.
I've lost 10 pounds. Can you tell?
No.
Oh,
Oh,
Hey, Mike.
That's just the camera put it right back on you.
oh, what is that? Kilhoman 12-year, 53%.
bourbon cask, single cask.
Bourbon cask. Do you have the BIB one, John?
The biatch.
What's
Kilhoman did a bottled in bond looking thing, but it wasn't bottled in bond. It was Anthony. I tried to get this before you left, buddy.
I don't think Kilhoman does bottled and bond, Mike.
As soon as you lose.
No, it's
No.
not bottled in bond, but they call it the BIB.
You seriously
Yeah,
want that to the dinner?
Moose sent us a bunch of single casks from Alberta. So it's a 12-year, a 14-year bourbon cask.
They've got a shitload of bottles out. Kilhoman does,
Yeah, there's a
What's up?
mezcal, an STR cask, a Madeira cask.
Huskers going to be making national championships for the next 4 years, man. Tell you what. No, we're not.
I mean, they have their core range, and there's a shitload of bottles that they do above their core range.
But they're so good, though.
Yeah, it's peaty, but it's not like an offensive peat, It's
No, it's not the briny peat. It's a
No.
cleaner peat. There.
well, it's not the ash, it's not the meat, it's not the iodine. It's something.
Well,
different.
Moose sent us 6 different single cask Kilhoman and 3 Octomores. And somehow we went through all 9 of them on Sean's stream on Friday night.
What do you mean somehow? You don't know how that happened?
Well, I passed out earlier and I woke up at 3 in the morning. I'm like, I was tasting cigarettes. I'm like, what the
You know,
Wait a minute. I lost 10, but the hat's adding 15.
Hey, John. The taste of cigarettes was a lady named Shirley. Okay, like that's where that came from.
Oh, like well, he kind of dance. He tastes like cigarettes, you know. So,
Dude,
Hey, John.
wait,
have you
is
tried the
Pettit
Arden
the
Merkin?
fucking
Moments like that, it's the Pete's there, but it's just not like in your face, you know.
but it's
is
so
Pettit a
tasty though.
Packers
That,
fan?
No, he's a Husker fan. He's saying that we're going to make it to the playoffs, the college
I
football
mean,
playoffs.
Kill Holman's got such a clean Pete taste.
I mean, we do have the
Are you
best.
getting a new
quarterback
coach?
next year. We have a
Are you getting a new coach?
No, we ain't getting a new coach.
Did you see the coach from Nebraska? Was it Nebraska coach that was
Belichick.
like,
They're
to
getting
get a
Belichick.
quarterback in the portal, you need to spend $2 million?
$1 million, and then freaking did it.
No, that's crazy.
He was just being real.
The coaches,
Dude, all three of these that I poured as like my favorites of the year are so fucking good.
Yeah, Mark, this was such a good flight.
No,
to
Matt
go
Rule.
through.
Matt Rule's our coach.
Great shot. What did I say? I'm totally lost now. I'm sorry, Mark.
God damn, dude, this is so fucking good.
Hey, stop cursing like that. This
Dude.
is Call of Duty.
I'm gonna steal this
Call of
bottle
Duty.
tomorrow night playing Call of Duty.
This is not Call of Duty.
Are we playing Call of Duty tomorrow night? Because I'm gonna kill that shit tomorrow
Wait, you
night.
got a duty? What?
If you want
Hey,
to do drunk stream tomorrow, I'll do it with you.
Dude, we are streaming. It's called Old Guys Gaming, no G, on Twitch.
Old
But
guys or
next,
old gays game.
I'm glad there was
next
an N in
week,
there. No.
for the record, next week we are gonna simulcast between YouTube and Twitch. Livewire Whiskey's live.
Because we're kind of a big deal.
So, are you doing something Tuesday? Because we're going to get buried in snow here.
100%.
Tuesday. Hey, do you play Call of Duty, John?
No, I don't.
We'll do Call of Duty on Tuesday if you guys want to watch some. I mean, I cuss a lot, just so you know. Like,
Dude, I'll be sitting here drinking, so we're going to get buried in snow on
embarrassed
Tuesday.
myself with the cussing and rage I did.
Buried
when I was
right
getting
now,
shot.
John. I think we probably already have about 4 inches of snow.
I think they said between Tuesday morning and Wednesday morning, 4 to 7 and like 40 mile an hour winds.
Yep.
Dude, 4 to
we're gonna get
7?
here.
That's a lot of snow.
Yeah.
We're
I
getting
mean,
like,
we haven't had any
6
snow
to 8.
all year, though, here. But
Dude, we haven't had snow since like the beginning of November, end of October.
so Jacob gave me the single cast STR kill moment, which is amazing.
Mike Brock, do you play Call of Duty? Anybody else here play Call of Duty?
No.
Why don't you play Call of Duty, Scott?
Because the last time I played Call of Duty, my friend got really pissed at me because all I kept telling him was, "I'm dead," and he goes, "Where are you?" And I say, "Oh, I don't know. I'm near a rock." And he's like, "They're all fucking rocks." And
I know that map.
yeah, so ever since then, I don't play Call of Duty anymore.
That's funny.
Yeah, I've last night Shane and I were playing. We didn't stream it, but we were playing last night, and I was like saying some shit that I'm like, if my mom heard that shit, she'd be embarrassed for me.
Wait, Mike, your wife wants you to come where? That
Yeah, why does she want you to come there, Mike? Weird. Awkward. Sparkle, do you play video games?
No, I don't. I don't
Oh.
I don't have a way to do it. And I know that if I got into it, I would be obsessed.
You would pwn noobs. You would pwn
So-
noobs.
I mean, I play the old Tiger Woods games, but that's pretty much it.
Oh, I love
I gotta pick my battles. I do slots online sometimes, but that's about it.
I do sluts online, but
Yeah, I do. I do. Pong. Anyone else want to play
Oh,
Pong?
geez. So next week, you guys, I'll post the link at some point next week, but I created Livewire Whiskey on Twitch. So it's under IRL or whatever. I don't know. I've got to figure out like what category it it falls under. But we're going to do Livewire Whiskey the way we do it on YouTube, also on Twitch simulcasting, although nobody knows about Livewire Whiskey there, so I'm not too worried about there being any confusion. But you all have to go subscribe on Twitch.
Bro, JH, don't even try me on Galaga. Oh, look at that sexy hat. Bro,
hanging up. I wore it the other day. I wore it over to Web Theater.
dude, that's such a nice looking hat.
Jacob, where do you live, Jacob?
But it pales in comparison to your
He's
Christmas.
in New Mexico.
Yeah, New Mexico.
Yeah, because the storms are all staying south. For
Yeah,
the
he's
record.
getting snow there. We don't get the snow. That's really weird.
We're
Yeah,
supposed
this
to
time
get
last
some
year-
snow in Tucson.
Yeah, this time last year we were like my backyard had like 4 or 5 inches of snow. And it was there all year because it was in the shade. Because I have a south facing driveway, so my backyard is in the shade. It was snowy
It was less
all
than an
winter.
inch. You just tell everybody it was 4 or 5 inches.
No, it was
So
4
great
inches,
shot. I
dude.
gotta give you this stuff now.
Oh my God,
the
John!
Sherry
When are you coming to Colorado with that, buddy?
Well, I'll send some of this to Great Shot, and I'll give the rest of this to you.
Shane, that ODB
This
is
is
really
the
good.
Calcarean cast strength, the heavy cherry.
Yeah. What's the year on that one, John?
I'm not sure, but it's the 57.1%.
I gotta go see a man about a horse.
Look on the bottom behind the back label.
Greg, I might be biased, but I'm not being really honest. That hat looks really good on you, buddy. I like that hat on you a lot.
I know, but
Dude, that hat looks
it
so
takes
good.
it takes like
Greg.
3 years and 5 pounds off. That's what I've been told.
Dude, yeah, you look way younger in that, Greg.
I know.
That's a peaky, by the way. That's a peaky.
Is that a Boston Scally cap, Shane?
Oh yeah, that's
what this is.
That's the Irish Rose. Even
This
got
is,
the
I don't know
pen.
what it is. Frankie bought it for me.
Look, it's even got the pen on it. It should say what yours is in the inside. Look at it. It'll say inside right in the crown.
Oh. This is the Bruin Peaky.
There you go, the Bruins.
Fuck.
And Greg has the Irish Rose peaky.
I did not know Frankie bought me a Bruins cap when I'm an Avs fan, clearly.
Yeah, well,
Fuck
she liked
the
the
Bruins.
colors. The colors are nice. I looked at it too, but to your point, it said Bruins, so I'm like, fuck
Hey,
that.
yeah,
I
well,
don't
you can
want
take your
anything
fucking
with
goalie back,
Bruins
Mike.
on it.
Yeah, fuck the Bruins. That's
Fuck the Bruins.
But the
Fuck
hat's nice.
the. What's your team? The Capitals? Fuck them.
cap?
Yeah, they fuck themselves. They don't need any help, buddy.
Oh shit! All right, everybody. Do we have a link to?
I did. I put it in there, but I'll do it again.
Oh, did I miss it? Let me go. I'll go pin it.
I'll do it again. I ain't got no shame. There it is.
fuck the Bruins, fuck the Bears.
I mean,
Fuck
Blackhawks
the
all the way.
Penguins, right, Greg?
I would say fuck the Bears, but Tommy D hasn't been in here tonight. So
Hey, my only goal for the Caps is they stay ahead of the Penguins. So if the Caps don't make the playoffs and the Penguins don't, then I'm happy.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't have high hopes for either of them. You know that?
No, they're both going to be
but
golfing
Greg, the
real early
Steelers
this
did
year.
backdoor into the playoffs, though.
Yeah.
The
Mike
Bills
Brock,
must beat the
I
Dolphins.
got your email, buddy. We're good.
JH, I do not have the C923 ECBP. That'll get here next, probably by July.
Hey, Anthony's going live.
Oh shit.
Go over and
Yep, it's midnight East Coast time. Everybody go throw a like down in my channel. I didn't even do it on mine.
Oh,
And go check out Anthony. I will tell you, Anthony is probably the nicest, most genuine person in Whiskey Tube. Without a doubt, for channels. He's better than me by a long shot. Not that anybody doubted that, but go check out Anthony. Super amazing guy. He deserves our support. And we will see you guys. Oh, Tommy D showed up at the last minute. We will see you because they beat the Bears, for the record. He's a Bears fan.
They stall.
You mean the Packers that are going to the playoffs and not you, Tommy? Suck it.
Tommy, you can jump in. Let me know if you want the link. We'll be here for a little bit in the background. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much. We will see you guys next week.
Right on, man.